going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. What is going on? What is going on today? Canelo Alvarez, Jaime Munguia press conference, but before that, let's be honest. What's really blowing the air is Ryan Garcia. Did he really test positive or not? Getting into the poll, let everybody know what's going on. Let everybody know what is going on. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. But on the poll here we have, is Ryan Garcia innocent or not? I sent his father Henry the link. You know what I mean? So if he wants to come and chop it up with us, he said he's going to come and chop it up with us. So hopefully we'll be having Henry Garcia coming in with us and chopping it up with us. He says that Ryan Garcia is innocent. We got Lorenzo. What's going on? Lorenzo Medina, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know. What's going on, man? How you doing? Heavyweight from Florida. Miami to be exact, right?
Yeah. In the gym.
In the lab.
You already know.
Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts?
With what? The Canelo fight or the Ryan Garcia fight?
You know we had to touch on both. Let's go with the hottest. Let's go with the latest. Let's go with the, the El Bunchinche. We got Coach Breadman. Let me know what you think. Hold on one second, man. I'm gonna hold your thought. All right. What's going on, Coach? How you doing?
Hey man, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Um, Man, I'm glad to have you on. Obviously, we have a big fight week. We got, Cinco de Mayo weekend with Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia. And then obviously what's really spreading the news today is, reporters are saying that Ryan Garcia tested positive for steroids. What's your thoughts, Coach? Talk to me.
I mean, the test results are what they are, right? I don't know what other thought. A test to me is like positive or negative, right? Like it's like saying somebody's like you can't be like a little bit pregnant, right? Either you pregnant or you aren't. It's the same way with these test results. So, you know, um, I guess this is all I'm guessing um, that that they're gonna have to come. Team Garcia is gonna have to come up with an explanation, and then the New York State Athletic Commission they're gonna have to um, make a determination on these findings. So I try not to I think that now we get into the point in boxing where I saw one of the sanctioning bodies with the Conor Ben thing where they tried to they're trying to make a determination over whether he did it on purpose or how much is in the person's system. I think when we start getting into that, it's gonna be too much of a slippery slope because okay, for example, how much something is in somebody's system, like just because it's small amounts, it doesn't mean that that a person is innocent. You understand what I'm saying? Because when these um, people that are giving the fighters the drugs, they microdose them. So you do it in small amounts just in case one of the testing agencies come and test you, just so you can get it out your system in a short period of time. So when I keep hearing, stuff about well, it was only a trace amount. It's supposed to be only a small amount. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to shoot you up with a big amount and then they got to clean your system out. So the average public, the average person in the public, they don't realize that it's always going to be small amounts. So I guess the due process has to take place, but positive tests, I'm going to tell you right now, VADA would not have released that information if those tests were not positive, if they were not sure. You know what I mean? Because you're liable. You get sued by saying something that's not true. So that information is accurate. Now, how it got in the system and what happened and all that kind of stuff, that's up for debate. But the test itself is positive. Like people want to come back and be like, well, no, it isn't positive. The test is positive. How it got in the system, who did the test, the chain of custody, and all that kind of stuff can be questioned later. But the actual test itself, VADA would not. VADA is the only agency that comes back with these findings. It's the only agency that have stopped fights from taking place. So this test, people can argue all they want about uh, you know, did he really do it? Did somebody give him something that they shouldn't have? That's not all the test knows is negative and positive. Now, here's one thing that I've always found curious with this. Every boxer who I've seen, maybe different, has tested positive, they've always come up with a dog ate my homework excuse. Nobody has ever said, you know what, man, I tried to cheat. I'm sorry. Nobody's ever said that. So I'm curious to see what Ryan's excuse will be, because I'm waiting for the day that a fighter says, I didn't know what I was taking, but this guy over here gave me something that he shouldn't have gave me. Because to me, that is a logical thing. These fighters, they don't have college degrees. They don't know anything about sports science. So they take what they're given. But nobody has ever pointed to a person on their team and said, he gave me something that he wasn't supposed to give me. When that happens, I might believe the excuse of, I didn't know what I was taking. But every time somebody pop positive, it's either boar or meat or I'm trying to have a baby. You can't keep telling me that, man. You can't. It's like, come on. You can't keep telling me that part of it. If you say to me, man, I hired this nutritionist, he gave me some stuff and it tested positive, and the nutritionist comes out and be like, you know what? My fault. I made a mistake. I thought this supplement was clean, but it wasn't. Then I probably would be a little bit more inclined to believe it. But the dog ate my homework excuse every time, I can't believe those excuses. I don't even know what Ryan Garcia's excuse is, though. I'm not saying I do, because I don't. I just heard this news last night. So I don't know what his excuse is, but we got to have a little bit more.
His excuse is that, Victor Conti, you know what I mean, works heavily. I know that you're Caleb Plant's coach. I know that, he has worked with Snack as well, but he's saying that they're affiliated with each other, and this could be the reason of why this is coming out. His father, I just got off the phone with his father. He's saying they're very, very sure for a fact that, he didn't, this didn't happen. But, that's his excuse. That's if you're looking for what the fighter is saying, that's what they're saying publicly. That, that's what's happening.
So they're
Politics.
saying it, so they're saying that they got set up.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Listen, I'm not I'm not gonna argue that, because I don't work for Devin's camp. There's a lot of fighters with Snack, not just Devin Haney. So, if Ryan felt that way, then maybe he shouldn't have agreed to VADA testing, knowing, you know what I mean? Like, as far as I know, Devin tested clean. Some of the best fighters in the world is with Snack. So, in the Victor Conti thing, I'm gonna be honest, that, like, from my knowledge, he he helped athletes cheat 20 years ago in the Olympics, from around Marion Jones and those athletes, from everything that I know about it. And
Got veins from baseball.
yes, and the Barry Bonds and all that, the Balco scandal, and did his time. And from that point on, he's been trying to make atonement as far as educating boxers and things like that, as far as the cheating. And he's been outspoken, like, I messed up. And now, I'm trying to do the right thing. I've worked next to him. I've been around him. Now, one time is any, you know, shady shit went on. I asked him about his past, and he told me the honest to goodness he told me, um, you know, I was trying to be clean. I was involved in track, and I noticed that my athletes couldn't get past a certain point. So for about 2 years, I went to the dark side and I paid my dues. And I was very clear with him, like, yo, I don't, I'm a total 100% clean coach. So don't, and it's never been an issue. And it's just been that simple. So I'm not saying that Devin wasn't set up, but he's going to have a hard time convincing the New York State Athletic Commission and, um, you know, the powers that be, that somebody from Devin's team put drugs in his blood and urine samples. Because when this stuff gets taken, you know, it's taken to a lab by a person in sealed containers. You know, there's protocol in place so nobody can tamper with this stuff. This stuff is signed and sealed by the fighter. How I know, I've had several fighters tested. It's signed and sealed, the different samples right in front of them, and these seals and these seals cannot be broken till they get to the labs. If something happens, and I'm not saying that it's 100% proof as far as nothing can happen, but what I am saying is that when you make them kind of accusations, now you got to prove it. Now you have to prove that somebody took your stuff, took your blood or urine samples, put drugs in them, and took them. You understand what I'm saying? That's a Um, again, has nothing to do with me. I'm not part of Team Haney. I'm not part of Team Garcia, but that's a lot to prove. You know, that's a heavy accusation, especially coming from a guy who admits that he does drugs and admits, and obviously he came in overweight. It's a heavy accusation. Um, and again, I'm not fighting anybody's fight. This is not a court of law. But when you make them kind of accusations, now you got to prove them. You have to prove them now. And it's a great excuse that Devin Haney is a snack fighter and they set him up. It's a great excuse. Let's see what happens. I don't really, I don't have a horse in the race, but this was Ryan's biggest career win. It was his best career performance. And now it's going to become the 3 pounds was one thing. I kind of was like on the fence about the 3 pounds because Devin still has to make better adjustments in the fight, so, but you can't be 3 pounds over and test positive and expect to get credit for the victory. You can't do both. You know what I mean? That's not fair to boxing, and more importantly, it's not fair to Devin Haney because he was in the ring with somebody that was hitting him that right now looks like was under the influence of PEDs, and he might not ever be the same after that fight. So, I see people defending Ryan Garcia, but if it's true, Devin Haney is the victim, not Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah, absolutely. We also got here heavyweight, undefeated heavyweight Lorenzo Medina, and then we also got here Danny from the Boxing Voice, and we have here Breadman. You guys already know the voice. Breadman got that popular voice already, so you know what it is. You know what we're talking about. Um, as far as this concerns, like you touched on this really heavy. Um, now as far as Danny and Lorenzo, what do you guys have to say about some of this stuff?
I mean, like he said, that's a big accusation. But honestly, even if he wasn't on PEDs, let's say he was, even if he wasn't, I think he still beat them. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, and that's going to be a question related right back to you, Breadman, as well. Is if do you think it makes a difference if it was a rematch? But Danny, what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man.
I know you just had a whole show about it, so
Yeah, it was. I'm gonna be honest. I was shocked. In the sense of what else could have made this fight and the outcome of this fight any crazier. Like, this was one of the craziest fucking lead ups for a fight we've ever seen. This was one of the most interesting fight weeks I've ever covered, and I've covered hundreds of fights. So this is like some shit out of a movie. I found it crazy, but yeah, when you talk about not putting your body through that weight cut of the last few pounds, anybody who's been through a weight cut know what the last few pounds is like, and now you have this, two different substances. Uh, People are suggesting that maybe that's where all the anger and rage was coming from now. Like, it's insane. I'm on the other side of the fence, though. I felt that, and I know we haven't really spoke, man. I felt that Devin made the fight what it was. Like, I felt that he could have made that fight easier if he wanted it to be easier. I felt that he just came to fight, and he didn't fight like himself. No, he didn't. He didn't. And it's not what I saw in sparring. It's not what I saw in the camp, but, it makes me wonder, like I felt that he never recovered after the left hook in the first round, at least not fully. It just makes me wonder what the fuck would that hook have had with the weight cut and without the, alleged steroids.
Right. Now, Breadman, as far as a rematch is concerned, do you think that, say, for instance, this makes a difference? I mean, Ryan Garcia is known to have power. Um, you know, People say, hey, Devin's chin might not be the best, and then also people say that it's like does he have the chin insurance, or does he have too much juice in his punch? This is where we're really coming at the end of the day.
Um, Listen, people could say that it doesn't make a difference, but boxing is a game of inches. Like I said, the weight, I really wasn't going to like give Ryan flack for the weight because he didn't win the title. He just came in heavy. He did what he had to do, and he won the fight. And Devin also rehydrates pretty high from everything that I read about him. He's also a big guy for the weight. So he puts on 20 pounds after the weigh-in too. But he did make the weight. So I didn't want to like put an asterisk over Ryan's victory because Devin charged him, whatever he made, some people say 600 grand, some people say 1.5 million, whatever it was, he was compensated for that. But if you got PEDs in your system for your best career win and you miss the weight, anybody who wants to overlook that and think that that doesn't make a difference is either a Ryan Garcia apologist or they hate Devin Haney. Because if you're objective, weight is for a reason. We weighing in for a reason. We have weight divisions for a reason, and we doing drug tests for a reason. So you can't overlook both of them. Will it make a difference in the rematch? Who knows? Because every fight is different. Devin might be damaged. He might not be the same no more. Alexis Arguello, people want to bring up the race thing, but I'm black, right? Alexis Arguello, Nicaraguan, Aaron Pryor was a black guy. Aaron Pryor's coach, this was 42 years ago, said, give me the bottle I mixed, and gave it to Aaron Pryor. He came out with a surge of energy, and he stopped Alexis Arguello in the fight of the 80s. They fought again the following year, and I can remember when I was younger, people who were Pryor fans was like, well, it didn't matter because he fought him again, and he stopped him again. Well, as I got older, I realized that's a crock of shit. You know why? Because the damage of the first fight was already done. He already damaged him. So just because he beat him in the second fight, that doesn't mean that he didn't have any extra help in the first fight. So the stuff about the rematch, maybe Devin can win the rematch. Maybe he can't. Who knows? Who knows how he was damaged? I don't know who was just talking, but I agree with him when they say he never recovered from the shot in the first round. As I was watching the fight, I was saying, damn, Devin never got his legs back. He was winning rounds after that, but he was still a little bit off. And if you know what you're looking at, you'll know it. He was still off. He was still like in a little bit of a fog, but he was in good shape, and he got a lot of heart, and he was very determined, so he kept trying to win. But he got hurt in that first round, and he stayed hurt. He was hurt the whole fight.
Right, right. Um, switching some lanes, man. Obviously we have this big fight coming up. Obviously, the press conference is today. What you think about Jaime Munguia versus Canelo Alvarez? Is it true? Is this possibly what Oscar De La Hoya says? The passing of the torch?
Um, I think Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter. I think um, that on their best day, he should win the fight. But Canelo Alvarez has 65 fights. Um, he has a lot of wear and tear on him. He's been through a lot of divisions, and um, I noticed slippage on him in the John Ryder and the Triple G fights. Jaime Munguia is a young guy. He got a great coach in Freddie Roach, and he has really like live legs. Like he's not slick, where I'm talking about a guy that's moving in and out on trouble, but I'm talking about he has the kind of legs where he stays active all night and he's always bouncing in and out and throwing a lot of punches. And if Munguia can take Canelo's punches, this is a tough fight for Canelo because Munguia has a high volume attack. And we know Canelo fights in spots. So if he can take Canelo's punches, I don't know. Canelo's a big puncher and Munguia gets hit kind of clean. But if he can take these punches, I expect a competitive fight. You asking me who I'm picking Canelo um, to win because I just think he's a class above Munguia from what I've seen. But he cannot overlook him, and he has to be in the same kind of shape he was in for Jamel Charlo. He looked good against Jamel Charlo. But the Triple G and the John Ryder fight, I saw slippage in those fights. He has to be really in tune and really locked in to deal with this guy because this guy might fight a little bit over his head because this is his first big opportunity.
I think for more like the more important thing, I think for the betters, is really does this fight go the distance or not? You know what I mean?
Um, I like Canelo by late stoppage, but a decision wouldn't be out of the question. But I like him by late stoppage.
And a better performance than Jamel Charlo.
I think he performed good with Jamel Charlo. I
I'm
didn't like
talking
how he
the
performed
fight in
against.
general.
Oh, I think Munguia is going to be a different fighter than Charlo.
Right.
But Charlo fought a more defensive fight. Freddie Roach guys attack. He don't. His guys attack. He's like an attacking type of coach. I expect Munguia to go for it. That's why I'm picking Canelo to stop him because I think Munguia is going to go for it.
Mm. Mm. What about you guys? What you guys think? Danny and Lorenzo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here for fight week, and think it's very apparent to anybody here present and most people online that Oscar has gotten under Canelo's skin. He's a bit triggered. And I think that he might fight with some emotion come Saturday night. He might take some unnecessary risk. I personally believe that this fight does go the distance. I know that was a question you were asking. I think this fight goes all 12 rounds. Although I hear what Coach Redman is saying, I felt like we saw a better version of him in the Charlo fight. I don't think we saw the version of him when he went on his undisputed run, where he was necessarily setting up for the knockout. So we'll see. I think it's going to be an entertaining fight. I do believe Jaime Munguia will come forward. They're claiming they're looking for the knockout, him and Freddie Roach. So I think it'll be a fun night for the boxing fans.
So that being said, you felt like the Canelo that fought Caleb Plant, Breadman's guy, and I know Breadman wasn't in the camp or associated with Caleb at the time, but you believe that was a better Canelo Alvarez, a better version than what we're seeing today this weekend.
I think that was a version that would fight for the knockout. You know, I think we saw that whole undisputed run. He was fighting for the knockout. I didn't see that in the Bivol fight. You know, I know Coach brought up the Ryder fight, the Triple G fight. For me, it was the Bivol fight. I saw a level of content, you know, to where it was like, all right, I'm losing this fight. Let me just survive. So maybe some people could say the killer instinct. I don't want to disrespect them in that way, but I just think that we see a 12 round decision victory, clear, decisive victory. Can he hurt Munguia? Absolutely. Can he drop him? Absolutely. I just don't think he stops him.
You know what? You know what? Whoever that is made a great point.
You know who it is? It's Danny. Danny from the Boxing Voice.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was somebody else talking before. What's up, bro? How you doing? Um, I agree with him. You know, with the Bivol fight, I'll try not to give a guy a pass. You know, because it is, you know, it is boxing, and you're obligated to perform. But I saw the same exact thing in the Bivol fight. Of I'm losing, but I'm just not going to sell out for the win tonight. And sometimes that could be a fighter's class and their boxing ability. They kind of discourage you, or sometimes you don't have it anymore. What I found really interesting was in the Triple G fight, I thought Canelo could stop Triple G, and he didn't really try. He just want he was content with getting a decision. And you know, people think knockouts is all punching power, but a lot of times knockouts is your attitude. Knockout is your determination. Knockouts is how much do you want, how vicious of a person you are, not just how hard you punch. And Canelo's gonna have to be mean and vicious. Like with Jamel Charlo, he put Charlo in his place and was like, all right, I'm better than you. I'm just gonna win every round. He never went into overdrive. So it could be a fight where he kind of is content if he can put Munguia in his place. The reason why I suspect that he could stop Munguia is because I don't think Munguia is going to fight a defensive fight like Charlo did. I think he's going to be attacking more, so Canelo can kind of run him into a shot without having to be so vicious and stalking him and trying to track him down. But that's a good point. Against Bivol, he kind of just was just like, this guy a little too slick, a little too big. It ain't worth it. And, you know, it's not my night. And that's what happens, man, when you make $500 million. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna die for these people's enjoyment. You know what I mean? My lungs feel funny. I've been working hard. This guy's a little bigger than I am. Do I gotta push because willpower and determination, it does run out. Fighters who have to display a certain amount of heart and willpower every time they fight, eventually they crack. You know what I mean? Because you're going to the well too many times. So I'm curious to see what Canelo will do if he's going to go to the well, but I'm going to look at it from a different perspective. I think that Oscar is attacking his pride, so I think he's going to be very, very determined come Saturday night. I think Oscar has aggravated him, but aggravated him in a way where he wants to look at Oscar after this fight and say, "I told you so." And pride is a hell of a motivation, man. It's a hell of a fuel. It's one of the biggest fuels on this earth, man. You attack a guy's pride because there's a difference between pride and heart. We could get into that in another day, but I think Oscar aggravating him, he's going to really try to put a hurting on Munguia. So I'm gonna go the opposite way and think that we are going to see that Canelo because Oscar has been messing with him and poking at him, and it's going to make him want to hurt the kid.
I love it. I love it. Shout out to the 200 people on the YouTube live. Also, shout out to Zab Judah, also on the live as well. We got a super chat here. No cable TV. Thank you for the $5. We need to be realistic. Canelo has a lot to prove this fight. We all know Canelo don't want to lose to a Mexican. All his work would go be passed on. What's your thoughts?
I'm not gonna get into the culture stuff, man. You know, I just think it's ridiculous when a fighter of a certain race say, "I don't want to fight anybody else of that race." I think it's ridiculous. I can remember Oscar said it years ago. Like, I don't want to fight any Mexican. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? I'm a black guy. If a black guy said, I don't want to fight any more black guys, and that was in your weight divisions, you know what I mean? Like, how does that look? You know, and with Canelo, fighters going to say things that contradict themselves at certain points. You know, everybody does it, but I never bought that he wouldn't fight a Mexican because he's fighting one. You know what I mean? And the David Benavidez thing is going to keep coming up if you say that kind of stuff because he's half Mexican. So I don't think that there's any place for that. So I really don't want to comment on that. You know, when a guy getting across from you and want to kick your ass, you don't really care what race he is. You care or what nationality he is. You care that he wants to kick your ass. And you can't like look at it in any different way. That dude wants to take food out of Canelo's family's mouth. So it wouldn't matter if he's black, white, or Mexican, in my opinion, anyway. And Canelo, we've seen Canelo knock out a whole bunch of Mexican guys. So it doesn't. Josecito Lopez was Mexican. Alfredo Angulo was Mexican. So I mean, is that really a thing? Like, come on.
It was a super chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Coach, I don't agree with it either. I find it bizarre. Some people have suggested that the reason for him saying it is because he, similar to Oscar, struggled with being accepted in Mexico, even though Canelo was born out there. So some people feel that that's the reason for him saying it. I think he ain't that Benavidez fight, but I ain't, you know.
What's your thoughts, Zab?
You muted, Zab.
You muted.
Oh, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm just a little mind boggled. Why are we not talking about the most exciting news that's in boxing today? What's going on? You jumped on late. Nah, we've been talking about it. I just want to talk about the world.
So his godson is Devin Haney, so he came on here straight, you know, for the smoke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's no smoke. I came to hear good news. This is what we do. We are boxing news, a reporting outlet. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we just want to report good content and talk about good things and real things that's going on in boxing. And we want to talk about, we know what Canelo is going to do already. It's like it's expected. But what we didn't expect was Ryan Garcia to beat Devin Haney the way he did, and later on to find out that he was on the PED enhancement.
We need to get Victor Conte on here.
Victor Conte, yeah, this is hold on, Mills. Victor's putting together his schedule right now, and he's definitely coming on the show today. Today we will have Victor Conte live, Mill City Boxing. So it's going down, y'all.
It's going down.
So some answers and questions will be answered, but I mean, listen, man, y'all got to give it up. We seen a young man 31 times go into the ring and be untouchable. Then to get to the fight and then to be, you know what I'm saying, Mills? It just didn't seem right with me. It just didn't sit right. I'm like, nah, I can't. No way in America. It don't go like that. And now look, at the end of the day, we found out what the problem was. So.
Brett, question for like a media outlet like myself, right? What's a question that you would like to be presented to Victor Conte?
I don't have none because I could call him up personally. So I don't have no questions to ask him regarding this. And I stay in my lane with other fighters that I'm not training or have anything to do with. So I really don't have one. But maybe you could just ask him the testing protocol for all of the people that don't know. Because I hear like coaches talk about different things with testing, but none of these fighters ever test. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear coaches like running their mouth like, well, this guy's a cheat, that guy's a cheat. And I always say, well, how many fighters have you had tests? How many VADA whereabout forms have you filled out? How many times have you volunteered for somebody to come stick a needle in your fighter's arm? How many times have you been woken up at 5 o'clock in the morning with your boxers on and a lady come to the door to test your guys and y'all got to get up and y'all in camp and your sleep get broke? I could talk because I've done it. I not only volunteered my fighters for VADA and got them ranked in the WBC so they could be part of the clean testing program before we could afford to pay for the tests, but I also volunteered to have my guys in USADA. Google it. I've tested for fights where the other guy didn't test because the money wasn't available, and I wanted to show that I was a clean coach and I had clean fighters. So when people want to attack the testing, here's what I got to say about that. Nothing is perfect. But VADA is the only company in town that's stopping events. Think about that for a second. No other testing agency ever catches anybody. VADA is the only one that catches anybody. So for everybody that's complaining about VADA, give the boxing world another alternative to another company that's going to test people and not care how many millions of dollars are at stake because they're stopping the events. Give another company and let's go test with that company. So I personally don't have any issues with VADA because they're stopping tests and they're doing the best that they could do within the realm of what we got going. I think the whole testing system in boxing is flawed because fighters pick and choose when they going to start testing. I think that that's flawed in itself because you should be tested all year round. Because if you only test when you sign the contract for your fight, then you could cycle off the drugs. So I don't like the way the system is, but this is the system that we have in place. And until something else gets it fixed, there's no need to complain about the one system, the one testing agency that's actually catching people.
That's right. That's
I
right.
don't get it. So Devin Haney, being sponsored by Snack, that's like, so is Terrence Crawford. So is Mikey Garcia. So is literally 500 other fighters. So I don't understand that. Like, to me, that's a built-in excuse. Like, oh yeah, Devin Haney deal with Snack. Guess what, bro? I take ZMA. All it is zinc and magnesium to put you to sleep. That ain't no big fucking deal. I don't get all of that. Anybody could take a Snack product. You can order it online. Anybody could take it. Nobody's testing positive for that stuff. How about, I got somebody for you to interview. Why don't you interview Margaret Goodman, the person who runs VADA? She's the head honcho. She's the one. And ask her to address the questions of how somebody could tamper with Ryan Garcia's samples. I talked to Margaret Goodman personally. I emailed Margaret Goodman. I could call her on the phone and say, how you doing, Dr. Goodman? We want to be tested. We ready. Let's go. You could test my guys early. I don't have nothing to hide. Ask her about me. Ask her. When Julian Williams fought Jared Hurd, I wanted 3-month testing. That's how confident I was about being clean. Not too much testing, 3 months testing. Who you know that asked to get a needle stuck in the guy's arm for more time? When we just fought Carlos Adames, I asked for 3 months testing. I didn't even care about the money. Julian ain't hardly make no money that fight. Asked for 3 months testing so it could be an even, level playing field. So no other coaches, nobody else is asking for that kind of stuff. And as far as I know, Devin Haney is the guy that's always saying, hey, test me. I'll test, stick a needle in my arm. So you got to give a kid credit for that. And again, I don't have nothing to do with Devin Haney's career. I just know the kid in passing. I don't train him. I don't get a cent off of him. But he's one of the fighters that asked to be tested. So now people want to discredit him. Oh, yeah, you got somebody to tamper with Ryan Garcia's test results. Oh, I mean, come on. Now they're going to test the B samples, and if they come back positive, you think Devin Haney got that much power where he could get somebody to slip something in Ryan Garcia's test results? I don't believe he got that kind of power. If he got that kind of power, he wouldn't be no professional fighter, man. That's the kind of power that a politician has.
Or Zab Judah. Coach, you gotta tell him how after the fighter pissed in the cup in front of the VADA personnel, he signed and put the tape on it himself. So when they break that seal, you seeing your own signature on that tape, on that piss cup. You get what I'm saying? After you weigh in, you know what they do, Mill? Let me tell you what they do after the fighter weigh in. And Coach Breadman could correct me if I say a single lie. The fighter weigh in, a VADA representative is with the fighter until that fighter piss. Well, guess what? You ain't been drinking. You ain't been doing none of that. You've been cutting, making the weight.
Yeah, that's what Regis told me, yeah.
But hold on. Do you know that they don't leave you? You could be. They don't. If you, they had to stay with guys till 5 o'clock the next morning. They had stayed. You gotta until you go to the bathroom. They cannot leave your sight. And Mill, guess what? If you have to shit, oh well, I'm gonna come with you just in case you happen to pee while you shit. Yep. They there the whole time.
He's right. And the fighters not only sign off on it, they not only sign off on the seal, but there's also a witness there for them to do it. So people and WADA and VADA only test at WADA, WADA accredited laboratories. They only test at WADA accredited laboratories. So I'm not saying it's impossible to tamper with it, but I am saying when you make that claim that somebody tampered with your samples, now you got to go through all. It's like a UPS tracking system. Now they got to go back through all of that, and they got to do an investigation. And I'm telling you right now that if his samples if there's a finding that his samples were tampered with, then as we see professional boxing is going to be over with. Nobody ever after this, if it's proven that Ryan Garcia, somebody tampered with his urine or blood samples,
oh yeah, it's over.
The professional boxing will be over because nobody else will follow the rules after that. Everybody's going to cheat and everybody's going to come back with the same excuse. People don't even understand how big this is. It's over with. Everybody is going to start sticking the needle in their arm. We might as well not even like bet on fights. We're going to have to find out who's juicing and who's not. Because if he could come up with this excuse and prove it, again, I'm not saying he's lying. What I'm saying is it's very, 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 very unlikely that somebody can tamper with your samples, put drugs in there, close them back up, and then put them to these laboratories so they could test them. And on top of that, you're going to have to prove that somebody did it twice. Because from what I read, the sample from April 19th was positive, and the sample from April 20th was positive. So you're going to have to prove that somebody did it twice.
Two different things.
Sheesh. Good points. Really good points. Damn. You really were cooking there, Coach.
It's about the education too, Mill. You know, people.
Absolutely.
Why did it take so long to get the results back? I mean, if people went to Ryan's page on the negative results he posted earlier in camp, it gives you the collection date and then the date of that email weeks later. It always takes that long. So, you know, VADA is the one that tested the most.
He's correct again. Nobody gets tested on a Monday and get these results back on Tuesday. That doesn't happen like that. When you're getting tested throughout camp, let me explain that for the people that don't know. Let's say I'm going to pick easy dates so everybody can follow. Let's say we got a fight on May the 1st, right? So let's say testing starts March 1st because camps are usually 2 months, right? So let's say they come and stick a needle in your arm on March 1st. What happens is that sample gets tested, and about 10 days to 2 weeks later, you get something in the mail saying your test was negative or positive. Thank you very much. It's a VADA letter. It's labeled Margaret Goodman's on there. And then the next time you get tested, it happens over and over again. And each time you get tested, they send you an email telling you what the results is. I'm on those emails. Now, one time, and I've been testing with VADA for 8 years. Not one time have one of my fighters ever been tested and the next day the results came through. So if you just read, if the guy was tested on April 19th and April 20th, and the fight was April 20th, why do you hear people keep saying, why did they let him get in the ring? They let him get in the ring because they didn't know the results yet. That's why he got in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
So hold on one second.
Okay.
So I want to shout out we got over 250 people on the live. I need each and every single one of you to smash the like button because I know that this is it's all about education on this one right here. And Breadman's throwing a lot. I personally haven't dealt with VADA myself. Haven't talked to Victor Conte due to Zab. But and then we got Danny that I believe that he he's around more boxers on a personal level than I am. So I feel like some of these boxers interviewing them, I've heard the shit situation, them being there and how strict VADA is, pretty much one of the more stricters. But in the same time, having that reputation coming into boxing, knowing that the sport is already grimy as it is. That's why I feel like I'm glad that you were here to educate not just myself but all my viewers as well. And as well Zab too. You was part of VADA. You was taking that shit too.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know exactly. Like, I was with VADA in the beginning when VADA first started. Remember that? I was with them from the beginning when they first started testing motherfuckers. Word.
So, also, guys, make sure you guys go out, subscribe to the new YouTube channel.
It was USADA and VADA, remember?
Yeah.
Another company called USADA. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you guys go out your way to subscribe to the new YouTube channel, Before Champ. It's the channel that me and Zab are collaborating. My partner doing some big things on another channel. So definitely going to be wanting to have you on there as well, Breadman, chopping it up with me and Zab and more fighters as well. But we have a new caller coming in. Claire Moraine, what's going on? Your question?
What's good? Yeah, question, but also, more like a statement, right? Salute to Zab Judah, and salute to Danny, right? But Zab, salute to you because I know this is a sensitive topic for you because of what you've been through towards the end of your career, right? And this is a sensitive topic because fans have to choose and understand that no one fighter is bigger than the sport, right? We get caught up in the hype of things and we're fanatics of fighters, and that's cool. That's what's up, right? But when somebody gets tested positive on something like this, it's up to the fan base to draw the line in the sand to say, you know what? We're going to sit on the side of boxing on this one. It's up to Ryan Garcia to prove that he ain't do what they said he did. He popped positive on that test. Devin Haney could have lost his life in that ring. This ain't about being a fan of nobody. But you got to be careful about what side of the argument you are when it comes to this. Because if you are a fan who's a sit there and be like, oh, it's all fair. Devin gained 25 pounds when he rehydrated. Oh, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't have made a difference. Listen, Ryan Garcia, whoever takes any type of PEDs, they don't take it because it don't make no difference. They don't take it just so they can look cute in the morning. They take it to get that edge. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even smile at it. I'm not going to smile at it because it's messed up for the sport. And shout out to Breadman because he said it the best. Everything I was thinking I want to say, I just don't want to go ahead and repeat everything he said. But at the end of the day, the sport is done. If there's no line in the sand, you know what I'm saying? And we can't, and nobody's credited with, VADA is ran by Victor Conte. Oh, we're going to come up with all these stories and let everybody take steroids, bro. Hey, yo, I think that in the future, if this keeps going
Thank you,
on
Clay.
and we get a hold of it, it's gonna be about that. It's gonna be like who's taking the best drugs, and let's see what drugs fit fighters best. Watch, this is gonna be crazy.
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, bring that dude up. Somebody
we got Vaughn. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to Breadman. Always enjoy his breakdowns and analysts. Salute. Thank you, Vaughn, for the $5. So yeah, I got more callers coming in. Hopefully they have some questions. What's up?
I'm gonna jump off. I'm at the media center, obviously for the Canelo fight. They got the music playing and whatnot. But I appreciate talking a little bit good with Zab, obviously, with you and Coach Birdman as well, man. Keep killing it. What time is the weigh-in? That'll be tomorrow. I think the ceremonial's at 1 p.m. Pacific. Oh, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, so weigh-in tomorrow. Today they have the undercard press conference.
Well, Danny, I appreciate you for tapping in.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed one.
As well. Want to get just see if there's any more call. We got more callers. Just want to make sure I get everybody.
Somebody that was asking. Somebody said, "Please bring me up, man."
No, yeah. I'm trying to get him on, but Pete always has bad signal. For some reason, he needs to get rid of the Obama phone and just go pick a service. Just pick a service, Pete.
Pete, going to McDonald's or Starbucks.
Starbucks preferably.
Bro, get some good Wi-Fi.
But nevertheless, I appreciate you, Brett, man, for tapping in with us as well. Great intel.
Yep, you got it.
God
No
bless,
problem,
man.
man.
Appreciate you.
All right, my man. Later.
My man. So I got a free. I'm glad I got. Salute to Brett, man, for jumping on. I want to free up because we still got Ryan Garcia's dad that wants to chop it up as well. And, hopefully we can get Vic on as well, because it seems to me that this topic is hot, bro. This topic is hot. Let's see. I have.
What time is Mr. Garcia coming on?
I sent him the link. Let me see if he texts me back. Hold on. Let me see if he texts me back. Yeah, Zab, you should definitely stay on while Henry comes on. He just said that he's getting ready for his day, and then he's jumping on, though. So we're going to be having Henry Garcia, Ryan Garcia's dad, on. This is Mill City Boxing, home of the high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. Make sure you guys go out your way to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And make sure you go check out our new channel that we have. I got a new channel with Zab Judah, Before Champ. We're launching it, and we want to get the subscribers up right now, okay? That's going to be one of the next level of podcasts. Because think about it. Collaboration with me and Zab, I mean, let's be honest, it's going to be heavier, right? So salute to Zab, and make sure you guys go out your way and subscribe. It's B4, the number 4, champ. All right? Have it pinned up in the comments for the people that are on the YouTube as well. Make sure you guys smash that like button. And also, let's see what we got in the polls here. Okay, so the question of the poll here, Zab, was, is Ryan Garcia innocent? Is he innocent?
Guilty.
And 52% believe he is innocent. He is innocent.
How? When the test don't lie. Come on.
52%. All that game that Breadman just dropped. All that game you just dropped. 52% of y'all believe that Ryan Garcia is innocent until proven guilty. Somebody might have tampered.
There's no such thing. We never even heard of this, bro. If somebody tampered with the VADA, if somebody's able to get in and tamper with VADA, I mean, VADA's over. VADA's over, and it's not going to be no more respectable doping testing site. It's not going to be the best one no more. If this is known to be real. There's no such thing, bro. No such thing.
So you think this is...
Who would want to get off with cheating like this, knowing that you have a conscience? You got to deal with that. There's karma. Bro, whoever made this call to be like, let this fly, you got a lot coming back to you, brother. It's like pointing the finger. You point that finger, but you got 3 more pointing back at you. You 3 times as guilty, bro. So whoever passed that situation and allowed that shit to, you know what I'm saying? go through, bro, listen, you guys are in trouble. And like I said, that is not the case here. Ryan Garcia tested positive. VADA just reporting what their test came back and shown. And that's it. To me, I've been with them when they started from the beginning. There was a fair testing, strong site, and I believe in them. And that's it. They came back and said the man had something illegal in his system. And that's the point of where we need to get down to figure out how should he be held accountable for his actions. Because every action has to be accountable for. Everything. Or else, if it's not a reaction, there's a reaction.
And that's going both ways, right? Like if
go both ways.
Both ways.
Go both ways. If they was to find out that, you know, Haney's had anything to do with altering the test, of course they should be punished. Of course. Any man that's in this situation that's done wrong should be, you know, justifiably dealt with. That's it. 100%. Cheaters not gonna win, and winners don't cheat. We don't have to. No such thing. No such thing. This is why in my career, I'm proud of my career that I stood up and I fought everybody, bro. I never cheated. I never took no trap. Never took no steroids, no drugs, no help. I never put no brass knuckles in my gloves. None of that bullshit. None of that shit helped. I went out there, hard work, dedication, skills, and prayer and belief, and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that is out here cheating, yeah, bro, you got a problem with your society and what you do, and you got a problem with me too, bro. I'm totally against that. So any nigga get caught doing that, yeah, I'm gonna try to drag you, my nigga. I'm gonna try to drag you. I'm gonna try. Word up. To the best of my ability, I'm gonna drag you. Word.
It's deep.
And we all fighters at the end of the day. So feel how you feel. Yeah, do what you feel. You know what I'm saying? We all fighters at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but like what Claremore said, I know it's a touchy subject for you because your last opponent, and
yeah, I almost died, bro. Come on, man. I'm sitting here a fucking miracle right now. You know what I'm saying? I could have been still trying to learn how to talk and walk again. You know what I'm saying? But guy had other plans. He said, nah, y'all not gonna cheat my boy. Nah, y'all ain't cheat my boy. Y'all not doing that. I got him. Now, you know what I'm saying? So when what they thought was supposed to happen, I got up and was a whole other person. And that's why I'm so adamant about this cheating shit. Anybody that know me know I don't fuck around with that cheating shit. If you can't fight and you ain't the guy for the job, get your ass off the pot. That's it. Get off the pot. It's not the pot for you. Go find another pot. There's a pot out there for you to shit on. Not this one, no. Get up over here. It's not real, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah. Nah. Amen to that, man. I got nothing bad to say about that. That's 100. But what I do gotta say is that if you guys do like this long piece of content, you don't mind watching long pieces, go check out, Before Champ. You'll hear all this content, long form content right there. And that's a podcast that we are launching, with me and Zab. So I definitely want you guys to go out, support, subscribe. It's free. And let's get these subscribers up. It's Before Champ. B with the number 4 and Champ. Zab, we're late. We're leading up to almost an hour. I'm about to start up another live right here. And then that way I could be able to get callers in as well. If you want to go and join, you're more than welcome, like always.
I'm here. I'm locked in. Today is a happy Devin Haney day. Happy Friday. Happy Devin Haney day. Friday. And we're going to have a great one. You know what I'm saying? So I need everybody to call in and let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? When shit go right in boxing, we spend a lot of time on it. And when shit go wrong, we're going to spend just as much motherfucking time on this shit the same way. The same way Ryan Garcia, you know what I'm saying, went in there and did his job against Devin Haney. Everybody had a lot to say. I want them same motherfuckers to pull back up again. Let's talk, baby. Let's talk.
What's going on? We got a new caller coming in. What's going on?
What up? What's up, Zab? So I got a question. I get it, and I agree with you on the cheating thing. But what is the procedure on when they released it? If they knew beforehand why didn't they stop it? Like this question, I like from my. I don't think they knew beforehand. Because there's no way that Bill knew going into the fight that Ryan Garcia was tested positive for anything and proceeded on with the fight. He would have never did that. Never. Trust me, I know because of well. If he would have had any kind of speculation that Ryan Garcia was failing the drug test prior to stepping into the ring, the fight would have been called to a halt, 100%. So when do we keep the people that are in charge of the testing and releasing the result accountable? Like if they knew beforehand, why didn't they inform Bill? They should have, if they knew. You know what I'm saying? But the way, from my understanding, the way it goes is after the fight, all of the tests come out. I've never seen, I've never seen a boxing fight stopped because of prior PEDs before the fight. I've never seen that, ever. I've never seen it, never heard about a guy was going into a fight, before he stepped in the ring, he was hit with PEDs, enhancement, acknowledgement, and they stopped it. I never heard that. I always heard the fight takes place. What happens, and then they go back and pull the test up, and it shows the result of whether the person clean or not. So that's the only thing I know about the game, the fight game. Yeah, because I was talking to my uncle. He's a boxing license commissioner of Texas, and he was telling me something about a B sample. So can you elaborate on that? Like, what's the procedure on the B sample? The B sample is after. All that's after. This is all after. It's all after stuff. This is all after the fight. Like I said, there is no real procedure leading up to the fight. There is no real think about it. You've been watching boxing. I've been in boxing. I've never heard of a fight being stopped prior because of PEDs enhancement use. Never. Is there a way that we can do it prior to save boxers? Because people are dying in the sport, 100%. So there is. So when I was taking VADA, they would come to my like when I fought Cotto, they came to my training camp at least 4 or 5 times before the fight even took place and took blood work. So whatever they took, I don't know what they do with those samples but that right there should have showed that I was clean or dirty or whatever, and they should have, you know what I'm saying, worked clear. So if a prior test did, you know what I'm saying, and this might be another beneficiary to Devani, because if VADA knew prior to the fight of Ryan Garcia stepping in the ring that he was dirty or a little bit dirty or came back suspect, and they didn't call a halt to the fight, they can be held accountable for that. That's almost like an accessory. That's almost like an accessory charge. If me and you in a car together and you got the burner and you go to blick and kill a nigga and I don't say nothing, I'm accessory to the fact because I knew you had done it. So I get time just like you get time. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I could also be in trouble for this situation. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's all premature right now. It's all allegedly right now until 100% shit comes out. And when it comes out, I mean, motherfuckers' head got to get put on the platter. That's it. Somebody's head got to get chopped off, man. It's gotta happen. Yeah, I agree with you. I totally agree. Because I'm not down with the cheating stuff, but I definitely wanted a fair fight. Because, Haney and them they do a lot of bumping. So it's like, I want to see you do something, dog. Man, if you can fight, you can fight. You don't gotta cheat. You don't gotta cheat. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. If you need cheating to be in the fighting, man, go do some other shit, man. Go to. I mean, I'm not gonna say no other sport that I don't want to say if they cheated, but go do something else. Go over somewhere else and go do. I don't know, but this not it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You fucking with real motherfuckers' lives. They got real skills, real hard work, real dedication, real sacrifice, real belief. You know what I'm saying? People that are really trying. You got young kids that's been on here like myself since 5 years old, and this is all they know. You know what I'm saying? To fight and fight cleanly and work hard and be dedicated. So when somebody comes in and cheat, bro, that's not right. And at some point in time, attempted murder has to be handed out to the situation. Because if you're gonna keep telling us that we are combated weapons, we are registered. Our hands are registered. So if I'm a registered fighter and I gotta register my hands, Why is that if another man cheats and he puts hollow point bullets inside of his guns and cheats and makes his ammunition more stronger, why is that not an attempt murder? Why? I don't get it. Why? I need that's not why. Motherfuckers need to start going to jail behind. I guarantee you, motherfuckers start going to jail behind this, people will stop the bullshit. I guarantee you that. They'll cut it out. Motherfucker, first smack in the head, 10 years out the gate. Niggas be like, what? Damn. Oh, hell no. I ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna do that. Yeah, that'll fix it. That'll fix it. You know what I'm saying? But somebody gotta step up. Somebody gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? And, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Team Haney. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying? We have great representation on the attorney side, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna push the envelope. We're gonna push. Nice. So one last question. What do you think? What do you think Devin Haney's next fight should be? Should he rematch or should he move on? But listen, we're not gonna sweep this under the rug. We're gonna get through this situation with this cheating Ryan, and then we're gonna figure this out. That's it. We're gonna figure this out, and then once this is settled, then we're gonna see, what's next on the horizon. Because you know what I'm saying. I mean, it clearly shows the only way to beat Devin Haney is to cheat. That's clearly that's the only answer. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cheat to beat Haney. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. With that being said, y'all already know I'm about to go the fuck off. Y'all know it. Y'all already know that I'm in raw form. The only way to beat him is to cheat, and that's it.
Salute. Jody, I appreciate you for calling in right now, man. Make sure you go and support both us, Zab Judah. Subscribe to Before Champ and Mill City Boxing. It's free. It's on YouTube. Come check us out. You could actually check yourself out in this segment right here as well. All right, and for everyone else that's on the live, make sure you guys go do the same thing. Subscribe to Mill City Boxing and Before Champ. I'm gonna be going out and restarting up this live so we can go and continue this topic before we run out of time, and then also wait for Ryan Garcia's dad to arrive as well. Salute to you guys. We're gonna restart that live once again. Anybody that wants to come on and jump on and chop it up with us, you guys are more than welcome. We are live on Mill City Boxing, on YouTube, and on Instagram.
I got one question before we go real quick.
We starting up another one, Zab.
What they found out Henry Garcia was involved with the case? Should he be held accountable too? Everybody involved should be held accountable. Should him and Ryan Garcia split 10 years? See y'all in a minute.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys go out, subscribe to both channels, Mill City Boxing and Before Champ. I'm telling you, the Before Champ, it's an exclusive podcast. It's a channel on YouTube with just me, Zab Judah, and so many different guests. I'm telling you, we're going to have the best of the best. I'm talking about you're going to see that Mike Tyson interview. We just did that Floyd Mayweather interview. You're going to be going out and seeing that Roy Jones interview. I mean, all the hottest interviews. If y'all thought that my interviews were hot last year, go check out Before Champ and you can go out and see even better interviews. All right? They're going to be on different cameras, different levels. You're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff. But we just right now going out and we going out here and just promoting the channel and getting it subscribed. Make sure we get all the subscribers and get it monetized. So help us out. Help us out get that channel monetized. So subscribe to Before Champ on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to Mill City Boxing on YouTube as well, if y'all haven't. And if y'all have, appreciate you guys for tapping in. We need all the support that we could get so we can be able to give you guys better quality. We'll be going out, taking flights. It costs money. It costs money to take flights. It's gas money. It all costs. So, support us. We definitely appreciate you. But nevertheless, let's get right into it. Is Ryan Garcia innocent or he not? We're going to tap in the callers. And once again, make sure you guys go out your way and subscribe to both channels. All right? Now, I'm going to be giving the opportunities to some of the members first as well. So we got one spot open for the callers that are on YouTube. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to call in on Mill City Boxing. We are live on IG. What's going on? We got our first caller. What's going on? What's on your mind? Team Heart, X Hustle, what's popping?
Okay, so I wanted to ask Zab this, but I'm gonna just ask you this, right? So I understand, they got a protocol to follow, but why don't they have something where, okay, if you take a test, let's say this fight is on Saturday, you take a test Thursday, they get the results before that fight on Saturday. That system is flawed. Because if I could go ahead and take a drug test for work, or if I could take you go to the hospital, you go to the doctor, you take a test, or any type of test, you can get results immediately. So it's like, why they take so long to come back, and why mention it now? I'm no fan of neither one, but at the end of the day, Haney knew Garcia went in overweight. He could have backed out, but he still wanted to fight. A lot of people. Garcia went on an interview, and this is he said it out of his own mouth. He went into that fight weighing around 160. So, I mean, could the PEDs give him that extra power? Could be, but I mean, when you think about it, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's true. I think he just put on extra weight because there was no rehydration clause, so he could put on as much weight as possible. But man, it's something fishy going on. I ain't gonna hold you.
I hear you. Coda, what's popping? What's going on? What's going on? What's on your mind? Speak it.
Only thing on my mind is my same question from last night. Like, is there any proof yet? Like, is there any like valid proof? Like, and are the fans really gonna act like politics is not, or dirty corruption is not a part of the sport of boxing? Like, y'all gonna act like money don't run the world? Y'all gonna act like the theory y'all said last night is not reasonable? Because I'm not making shit up, bro. I love.
Shout out to Evelyn Tobler. What's going on? Regis Progress and Strength and Conditioning Coach. That's cool.
You already know Victor Conte should not be involved in boxing.
Speak your mind.
It's crazy that they even deal with that guy. But, his past is not good. Even with the Barry Bonds situation, he was in there. Whole Balka involved. He shouldn't be involved in boxing. I agree, not at all.
You don't think he should be involved?
Should associate with themselves with him either. I mean, you're by the eye, you're kind of guilty by association already, and then certain things happen, like rumors start from some type of ground. You know what I'm saying? Although, like, they get mixed up. Like, I don't know. I mean, the bottom line is that Haney lost the fight, bro. They didn't say nothing when Haney came in. When we fought Haney, when he came in almost 170 pounds. Come on, man. It's crazy that they're not even talking about that. He was 165 pounds a night after the weigh-in. Straight up. Fact. I wouldn't even, I mean, at the end of the day, no one should be, praised for cheating. We don't know what the results are, so I'm not claiming
allegedly
dirty. Exactly. But at the same time, they need to be quiet about the weight. They need to be quiet about the weight, man. Because I'm sure the night of the fight when we fought Haney, he was close to 170 pounds. Without a doubt. For sure. At 165, that's 25-pound weight gain. Hey, when he fought Ryan, he was about that too. It's just Ryan is the first actual fighter that he fights that is kind of his size. His age. Yeah. Well, they want to complain, and if he's dirty, then he's dirty. But we don't know, so I'm not claiming none of that. And I saw a good fight. I thought Garcia
You know, he dominated the fight. They didn't even the scorecards try to make the fight closer than it was. Man, somebody had to fight a draw. What kind of crap is that?
So
it wasn't a draw.
So in your eyes, what's your initial reaction like? Just knowing that. Oh, can you put the camera out so we can put this on YouTube as well? You know, what's your initial reaction as far as when you seen that news that Ryan got accused of that?
Oh, I was shocked. I was shocked. And like everybody else in the world was shocked. It was one of those things that you didn't expect. And anytime you see an athlete, amateur, Olympian come up dirty, you know, we always assume that it's the worst. But no one can be accused until found guilty. So at the moment, no one he's innocent until they prove it.
Mm. So you also mentioned, speaking upon Victor Conte, you believe that he shouldn't be in the sport?
He shouldn't. Why is Victor Conte involved in boxing? And all the dirt that he has. Why is he involved in boxing? It's crazy. He shouldn't be allowed to touch no athletes at all. None. So now the Victor Conte products on the market, they're good products. I ain't gonna lie about that. His products are good. The flying snack is a good product, and he got the best ingredients in there that's legal. So I like the product. We don't use them, but I like them.
So, as far as Haney not having a glass chin or Ryan Garcia having a super juice punch, what is it for you?
The kid on a realistic, he lost the fight. Ryan beat him. I mean, it was clear, and it was a good fight. At first, I said that Haney was going to knock him out, but I was like, nah, I don't withdraw that. I just want to see a good fight, and it was a good fight. Look, Haney got up off the canvas, and he finished like a warrior. Shout out, big up to Haney, because the kid showed some grit. You know, he got up and fought.
But in your eyes, why would you think he would do that, Victor Conte?
I mean, if anybody for any athlete that they want edges, man. The reason athletes they cheat because they want the edge. And if that was the case, we don't know. So we can't even say that Ryan was if he's found guilty, then people can really say what they want to say and it's truth because of the results. But right now they have no results, so we can't blame the kid. We can't say nothing until results come out.
That's right. That's right. We got HLD just came in. We got HLD. What's going on, HLD? Make sure you guys go out your way. Smash the like button. Great show so far. Great show. We got Regis's Progrades. Did I say Regis? Regis's Progrades is strength and conditioning coach Evelyn Tobler. And we got my man HLD on the live as well. Make sure you guys go out your way to subscribe to the channel.
I got to go back to class.
No, do what you got to do, man. I'm glad that you.
It was a good fight, man. It was a good fight. I enjoyed the fight. The fans enjoyed the fight. I just hope they clear this mess up. Coach, if I may, real quick, I just want one question for you, if you don't mind. We all know that the California Athletic State Commission has a rehydration rule of 15%. Yet Devin Haney came in at 165, way above the 15%. Why was that not brought up to the commission for you guys to revoke this fight against Devin Haney? If I could have fought for that, I could have fought for that. That's not my line of work. But we, like I said early on in some interviews, that they're talking about how heavy Garcia was, but Haney was heavy as well. And that's a question the California Boxing Committee needs to answer for themselves. Why didn't they do something? They knew what it was. So do you believe that he cheated against you guys? I don't even know if they have a test to know if a body rehydrated. But guess what? If you rehydrate, everybody should rehydrate. And if it's a law, if it's a rule that you break, then you should be punished for it. I'll send you that info, coach. The California State Commission has a 15% rehydration rule. Really? See, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah, HLD.
I'll send you that info, coach. All right, do that.
HLD pulled that up the other day. Actually, when HLD said I have a question for you, I knew what question he was coming up.
I don't get into all that legal stuff, but I just do my job. Try to go out there and do his work, and we keep moving, man. But we didn't complain. We didn't complain about the weight. We didn't do any of that. So Hayden needs to stop with that. Stop complaining because you was overweight. If you was 165, I know that was heavy for 140. Whatever that goes in with the rule, I don't know. So anyway, I'm out, man. Copy that. Blessings, coach. All right.
Blessings, coach. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. Now, you just never know who's going to come up. I just can't wait until Henry Garcia comes on.
I need to be on when Henry's on, bro.
Papa, you are a member of Mill City Boxing.
There's a lot. Look, man, my piece. When I first saw it, that it came from Dan Raphael, I said, here comes the media propaganda, the subversion that happens throughout all media. But when it comes to boxing, there's where it starts. And when I see all the other pom-poms for the establishment and for the Haneys, that they all collectively are on the same shit, that tells me a lot. Nobody said anything. What I heard, he was tested weekly. So I like to know what those other test results say from the week prior. Anybody knows that aspirin is a poor man PED, bro. It's garbage. Its effectiveness is garbage. And why would you take it then just the day before? The effectiveness, bro. You got to get something. You got to take so much of that shit. You're gonna kill your liver, bro. Because it's in a pill form. It's garbage, bro. No multi-million-dollar athlete is gonna really be putting this. When you got access to real good shit, if you got the money for it, you're gonna be using some garbage ass shit like this. I don't believe it. Then we gotta see who's involved.
That's right.
Snack, Victor Conte, Goodman from VADA, they are all in bed. I don't trust it, bro. This young man went against the establishment. We all know everybody hates President Orange, bro. That kid was at Mar-a-Lago tap dancing for that man, promoting him. Where was this fight taking place? In New York City. Where is Donald Trump being right now tried at? New York City. This kid is going against the establishment, not only from politics, but to the alphabet, homos, to everything else in between. And he's making and ridiculing them all left and right. There's just too much smoke on the backside of this that's hard not to want to look at it. And knowing what aspirin is garbage, guys. I mean, it's garbage.
HLD, Mark says 15% rehydration is BS. That means that 140 can come in at 161 pounds on Fight Night.
150, man, do your math. You don't know math, bro. It's 14 pounds. Fucking retard.
Yo, shit. Cheaters will never win, my guy. Zab, are you trying to get on? I tried to get on like a few people. Salute to everyone that's on. We got over like 135 on YouTube. We got over 21 on Instagram Live. Salute to everybody. I've been trying to tap people in. I don't know if anybody want to come and chop it up with us. Zab, are you ducking the smoke now, or YouTube's not letting you come on?
Zab, man.
No, I know.
I got much love and respect for Zab. I don't want to go at him. I don't want to go at him. But let me tell you this. How is it that Devin Haney's little brother 2 weeks ago on April 23rd on video saying that Ryan Garcia is going to be testing positive? Huh? Why is nobody talking about that? How is it that this young man is going to come out saying that he knew that Ryan Garcia on April 23rd, 3 days after the fight, saying on video, he knew that Ryan Garcia was going to test positive? Yo, is this divine intervention? Do you believe in coincidence? Or is there a lot of bullshit corruption in boxing? Which one is it, my people? Which one is it?
Salute to my guy Corey Spinks as well. Corey, what's going on, legend?
With you, man. Big shit in boxing right now.
You know it. Yo, it's going down. Like, it's going down.
Hey, last night, that was so interesting, bro. It's entertaining for all of us.
Yo, last night, yo, for real, check out that segment on Before Champ on YouTube. I'm going to drop it as soon as I'm done here.
Man, that shit crazy, man, because he said one thing to me, he didn't do it. But man, the wealth, man, I don't know what to fucking believe, man.
Talk to me.
Show us the test, something. They were supposedly testing. I mean, this is the problem. Everybody here on this panel is confused. VADA is not the testing company. VADA is a third-party collection company. They're not the laboratory. They're the ones who just come out, take your pee-pee, put it in a thing, and send it out to WADA. WADA is the laboratory in California or in Utah. But they're a third-party company. And who's VADA connected with? Victor Conte. Very, very, high stuff of integrity, if you ask me, right? So what you saying? He did it or he didn't do it? I say there's a lot of bullshit behind the scenes, and as dirty as corruption as boxing is, we need to see more facts. They said that this kid was tested weekly. I like to know what those weekly tests are. And if anybody's educated on aspirin, which is a SARMs, it's not a anabolic steroid. It's garbage, bro. It's a poor man PED. It's garbage. This is what I'm saying. Like
energy.
Ryan looked confident that he said he didn't take anything. I'm looking at it because he was acting a little crazy doing the damn and fight, whatever. But his expression now is like he didn't take anything. So I don't know what to believe. Yo, if you look at the way Mr. Conte was. He was out here just a few days ago, man, because Regis Kroger came out that he felt that he did him dirty, that Haney did him dirty, and Victor Conte's out here because everybody, and I'm over here grilling Victor Conte. Yo, man, what about the 15% hydration rule? Hey, did Devin Haney?
I know what you did. You listened to my Regis Prograis interview, and as soon as he said that he didn't know what happened with that situation because he had it on contract that he wasn't supposed to use IVs, but he was clueless. That's when you started doing your investigation.
Bro, because then Victor Conte goes, it's ridiculous. How can they not make a person use IVs, bro, when it's all clean? It ain't nothing but vitamins and shit. Not always. No, not always. Of course it's not always, but most of the time people get that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like vitamin C and all that bullshit up at night. Coach, but it's illegal to use IVs for rehydration. And then the problem is that the state, the California State Athletic Commission has a 15% rehydration rule. That's the max you can rehydrate.
In Nevada?
Yeah. No, in California where Haney and Prograis fought.
Oh, okay.
The state. So, just him and everybody talking about all this weight shit. We got to stop that. We're trying to put in some other half truths into this that has nothing to do with it. When a motherfucker say that, man, they had an opportunity to not fucking fight. You can't. Thank you, boss. You can't bring that shit up after the fact, man. Shit, he had a choice to not fight or to fight. Shit, he can't help it. He got his ass whooped though. But you know what I'm saying? It's iffy, but he shouldn't have took the fight though. I say we all as men have to put our big boy pants on. We have a decision. Now you decided to take this fight, so now you got to live with it. It's not like he tried to cheat you on it. You knew and you took it. Or you confident, or you gonna beat this motherfucker any goddamn way. Exactly. Because if they really want to know, like it ain't like you can't beat a person that's bigger than you. Shit, I fought Jermaine fucking Keller, man. Tell him, Coach was a monster, bro.
He was a monster.
Tell him, Coach.
Yeah, I forgot you fired him.
Man, that motherfucker was monkey strong, bro.
Yo, he was a gold. Wasn't he a gold medalist?
I think he got a bronze.
He had a bronze, right?
Yeah.
That boy was bad.
Motherfucker was strong as a fucking ox, man. Hey, champ.
Yeah, he didn't let Hopkins push him around at all.
No, he pushed Hopkins around. That's how he beat Hopkins. He just used the string and just kept fucking punching.
Yeah.
Hopkins was scared to open up on that strong shit, man.
That's like, yo, was that like Regis fighting Haney?
Man, I don't know if he was that fucking strong, but listen, he wasn't finna hit me with that shit, bro.
Yo.
It wasn't
nah, but he could crack though.
Look, it ain't that he hit hard. It's he's strong as fuck though, bro. And when he throw, he had a little speed to it, bro. So it's strength. So it makes him hit hard. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was like when we was fighting in the juniors and shit, Arkansas used to come to St. Louis for the regionals. Man, all the motherfuckers from Arkansas was fucking monkey strong, bro. All of them, bro.
Right. Salute to Coach Kenny. What's going on, Coach? Yo, shout out to Coach Kenny. Check out our interview. It's already out on Mill City Boxing. It's doing nice. It's moving. You know what I mean? Check it out. Coach broke down this topic heavy, real deep.
Hey, champ. If you just see a video of Devin Haney's brother saying 2 weeks ago, 3 days after the fight, that he knew that Ryan Garcia was going to be testing positive, what would you think about that? That's iffy, man. That's iffy. Do you got, you know what I'm saying? They got pulled to make it look iffy. You know what I'm saying? It's different shit, man. These motherfuckers, man, is they gonna fucking fight again or fucking not? Shit. God damn it. Do you want to fight the motherfucker? If you don't want this motherfucker to have that step on you that he said he beat your motherfucking ass, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And fight him fucking again without the shit. Get stricter testing. Somebody done did that before. They got stricter testing and they text Floyd did the man, he back out like goddamn every week.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, test him like damn near every week. Just fight him again, fuck it. Shit. And that's where I'm at. They said Ryan Garcia's been tested weekly. So let's see I want to know what those test results are from just weekly.
But even Brett said that he supposedly failed 2 tests.
Man, listen, man, that motherfucker, man. No, he failed the day. I think it was the day before and the day of. I think something like that. Is that they're saying that he showed up for the SARMs, which is a poor man steroid. It's not even an anabolic steroid. It's garbage, bro. Hey, look. This is what I'm saying. He not suspended. Ain't nothing been done. If he came up tested, that shit should have immediately went in effect. Is he suspended? I think they are suspended regardless after the fight in New York by the athletic commission. I think after a fight they suspend you automatically in New York. So for the drug thing, right?
Yeah.
No. After a fight, after any.
He's talking about the beating. He's talking about the beating.
Right. Any fighters after a fight in New York City, they get suspended until they get a clearing from a doctor. And then that's kind of like anywhere. If you're suspended, if your ass get rocked and socked like a fucking robot. But that's where Ryan Garcia is. That's what happened to the heavyweight that I mentioned last night. They didn't do.
The one that passed away.
Yeah. That motherfucker kept getting knocked out, man.
Rest in peace.
That man lost his life to a bomb, bro.
Damn.
I'm just saying there's just a lot of the way I know how this media works in boxing. Look at that. Then they send directly a statement
quickly, just made for ESPN to make it. He haven't talked to nobody big time. Bill ain't in on these airwaves. He went to specifically strategic media people. Look, I know how media subversion works, and I know when something smells funky. And these guys
hold up. This is what I don't. I haven't seen Devin Haney them not once come on and voice their opinion about it.
Not yet. That's something that's shocking too, because I was thinking this morning we was gonna get that reel from Bill Haney. I thought we were gonna get that one, and we didn't get it. So I'm like, whoa.
Dan Raphael, Steve Kim, Chris Mannix, all in bed. Pom Poms Haney, Snack, Victor Conte. We know how this shit works, man. And so what they're doing right now is letting the big media put it all out there. You know what I mean? That's why they're doing it. They're just letting the big media put it out there. And since more than 90% of the people that are watching this shit don't know shit about Oscar, they don't know that it's a SARMs. They don't even know what SARMs is. There's a lot of, I mean, like I said, if he cheated, whatever the consequences you get it should be equally to Bumgarner's, which was nothing.
Oh, salute to Baumgartner too. She was on the live as well earlier. I seen her on here as well. I tried to tap her in. You already know she was like, yeah, you, yeah. She went, wait.
Hey man, I'm glad I didn't say nothing because I was about to review what Clarissa Shields.
Nah, but
your live is starting to get notoriety by a lot of people, my dude. I remember when you first was coming on the scene, bro. I know you have a lot of more followers and everything. You know what I'm saying? I can tell the growth of it.
Appreciate.
Because people don't mind hopping on here with you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. It's God's appreciating the work, man, and I'm glad. I'm happy to go out here and donate my time and be able to do this, man. And I want to do it full time as well. I want to be able to cover boxing and as a full time.
Make it a job.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Henry Garcia, man, you listening, Papa? You need to jump on.
He's coming. I'm telling you. I already texted him. He's coming. He's getting ready. You know, he's an old head, so he's getting ready, trying to get his little spot ready, get his hair ready. You know what I mean? Henry blow dry his hair, you know what I mean? So it's different. It's not, you know what I mean? We just go right out. You know, Henry.
I'm curious to know what are the test results from the week before, because let me tell you something. It makes absolutely zero sense. 0 cents. I ain't take Oscar in the day of it. No effects to you, bro. You don't get nothing out of it.
So what you said, he got his ass whooped, he got his ass whooped.
I say he did now. Let me make this clear. If it is conclusive that he took PEDs, then whatever those consequences are, they need to be laid down. But as I think the way boxing is rolling, if Bumgarner got away with nothing, then Ryan Garcia is gonna be.
But you gotta mention it too. Canelo, Oscar Valdez, también.
Nothing really happened. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
Hey, the meme I see, man, they doing to them boys, man. Why they had them boys first faces on Mount Rushmore?
Yo! Tell him, Corey. Tell him what you seen.
Hey, I just think that, man, they got them boys on Mount Rushmore, man. All four of their faces, man.
Strong as hell.
And they doing them wrong, bro.
Yo.
They got Canelo, Oscar, Valdez, and Ryan on the motherfucker.
Yo, the meme is funny as fuck, bro. The memes.
Yo, the memes are horrible, but they keep you alive, man. For real.
And they be, I don't know how these cats be making these memes, man.
It's boxing's more fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a lot more headaches as well.
Hey man, but all I know is, man, I slowly that there's enough bullshit to look into this shit. That there's I don't see it clear as day. I don't. I see that there's a lot of smoke behind the scenes. There's a lot of bullshit. I see the way people are moving. Yo, if you from the, you know when you smell bullshit. You know it. Yo, when that dude, remember when he cried, where was it, in Chicago? Oh, they jumped me and MAGA, this and that. Everybody knew, man, he bullshit. And it came out to be bullshit because you smell it. You know when something doesn't make sense. And when you see specific people in this industry moving the way they are, yo, it's funky. It's really funky. So I need more conclusive evidence.
I do too.
He gets what he gets. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But I'm not gonna turn away. This kid was tap dancing for that President Orange, and we know that the establishment, bro, the Curtis don't like that motherfucker for nothing. I mean, and he's over there. He's over there tap dancing for that fool. He's over there hugging with Prime Time. Jealousy's out there hard. And then this kid.
Hey, that's what I was telling him. He was all at the Colorado game, enjoying that fame, man.
Oh, Haney would have gotten. It was Haney would have gotten not even half the attention. He wouldn't get it because he's boring as fuck. He's dry as toast. His personality's not like that.
Hey, Dion invited him to the Colorado game, bro. No, not the game. Just in the facility, wearing the shirt. He was
angry. And you know when the man said, yo, when Prime Time goes out and said, you know what I bet? What I tell everybody, I bet it on Jesus. Oh, you know that other side is eating it up, bro. They hating on that. We know that. We can't play dumb.
Damn, I didn't read your super chat, did I?
Hey, no, man, you didn't. I need you to read that to when that Haney panel is on.
See, that's why. That's why.
Yo, he said the Haney panel.
Hey, have everybody heard the song Ryan put out?
Talk to me. Did you like it? Did you like it? Talk to me. You a guy with rhythm. Talk to me. Is it a hit or is it not?
He shit in rap, but he got a nice beat though. But he say some silly shit in there. But it got a nice little beat to it. It's catchable.
Which one of the two are you talking about, Chad? Is it the Heidi Bless Heidi Favorite or the Haney Pack song?
The Haney Pack.
Why he laying? Oh my God, he laying on the canvas. Get that boy some milk and a sandwich.
Damn, that was a hitter. I smell a hit.
He having fun with this, man. He having so much fun because of how much they talk.
Yeah, I smell a hit for sure. Hell yeah. Sandwich and milk. Oh my goodness. Worst combo.
It's gonna do better than what people think it is. Just because it's at the right time.
The kid opened up for YG in concert. But look, man, I'm fun in games. We need to get more factual stuff.
And it's crazy, man. Like, and Haney my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And but man, they don't make it worse.
Damn, you sound like you in the jungle.
Oh yeah, it is. You hear that shit?
Yo, that shit was fire.
Yeah, them motherfuckers be saying all kind of shit down here.
I'm over here like, damn, Corey, a gladiator over there.
No, it's like cause it's like paradise, bro. Like relaxation down here in Boca, man.
Yeah, that shit sounded crazy. That shit sounded like a pterodactyl. I was like, what's that?
Nah, man, that's that beautiful tropical, baby. Ooh. That's that beautiful tropical.
That shit reminds me when I'm in like ahí in Fajardo.
I be seeing the wildlife get stupid down there, bro. Motherfucking owls swooping up, grabbing babies and all that shit.
Yeah.
Hey man, you had Danny the Peanut Head up on here, man. That dude who was all pro, for Gardner, when all that shit came out, he put a lot of doubt for that, and he over here putting up some bullshit.
Who is Bone Gardner? Was she over with Haney them or something?
Recently, and this last camp, she started doing camp with the.
Yeah, I think she resided to that. I think she just said, yeah.
She turning on side of him.
Yeah, they were working a lot together. I think she took a left.
The one thing though, the thing is, Damon don't have no set trainer.
No,
man. That's my dude, man. I got love for him, but man, he needs to get a set trainer, man. Like I don't know what it is that Bill Haney can't stay from the outside and holler at his son. Why don't you try to switch it up? Why don't you try to hear you from the corner, but get outside in the audience, man, and let the corner let his trainer be in his face.
But Champ, he does have a trainer. He trains them through video online, like alive. Ben Davison from across the pond. He tells them what to do, gives them instructions. They watch the video. Then that's his trainer online video.
Talk about a discount, huh?
Yeah.
He tried to get trained from off the TV.
No, well, yeah. I mean, like we're talking right here. He's got Ben Davison. You know who Coach Ben Davis is? He used to be AJ's trainer. He used to be Josh's Taylor trainer. So he can't come into the country in the United States because of some, whatever has been going on. But so what they do is that they do online training, and he comes on video. he breaks down what they got to do, and that type of stuff. That's the way that's the way they do it.
Yeah, he said online training. That just sounds crazy. Yo, Corey, how's that sound? Online training.
Man, that's some stupid shit, man.
Come on, that's modern day stuff, champ. It's 2024, man. You don't know that's how we do it.
Hell no, motherfucker. Real coach gotta be in your face.
Yo, most of these people can't even do it hands on. What you think you gonna do this shit over the phone? Like, this shit crazy.
Man, that shit crazy, man. Like how he trying to. I got love for him. You can't tell a person what to do with his business, but I really feel like the coach that trained him should be in his face. Because he just working mitts. He just working mitts, not working on how he gonna fight this person or whatever. Because that when a person works the mitts, it's teaching the guy how
to react
to at the guy that you about to fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he basically training him, and they figuring out like a plan to you know what I'm saying? So why would you change that up when it's fight time? How can you constantly give instructions from the outside when you need to be in his face and showing him?
All I'm saying is if you're doing this online and you had a resume of coaches Devin Haney, I gotta say, to get on that list gotta be crazy. To get on the online program, teach me how to box. Ay, bendito.
He probably downloaded your boy who comes on the panel, his videos, man.
Oh, Coach Anthony, I knew you were gonna say that shit. I already knew it. You love
the Coach Anthony program.
Shit, yo, you salty? You salty with him?
Because I know what he's on, man. On another topic,
Papa.
Yeah. Yo, man, where's this Haney panel at, bro?
They disappeared because they seen the all purple with the HD logo. They like, yeah.
I'm coming with the facts and the heat.
They said, nah.
When you start not doing all one-sided stuff, again, VADA is not a testing company. They are a third-party collection company. They're just the ones who come to your house, take your pee-pee and your blood, and then they seal it up. And then
it seemed like you needed to be on that Coach Breadman segment.
bro, because you know I don't want
I mean, you just gotta learn how to like debate without getting the emotions.
No, man, that people can handle this Generation X motherfucker, bro. I mean, it's just what it is. I'm not here to protect nobody's motherfucking feelings, bro. You can handle it, you can't handle it. I'm trying to do it for you. I'm trying to respect it for you. It's not for really. Now, Zab is a little bit. I got a soft spot for Zab, but with you, I just don't want to fucking. I don't want to fuck it up for you because people
respect,
get hurt too quick.
Respect it. I respect it.
It's really not, but it's for everybody else.
Now, yo. As soon as you said Zab's name, he went on the comments on YouTube and he said 32-0, Haney.
Bro, your man is
Zab. When Zab's not on the panel, cuidado, he watching just to let you know.
I know he watching, bro. Your man is 29-3, a scrub loss in Mexico, a corrupted loss to Loma, and a left hook demoralization by Ryan Garcia. Oh man.
Pa que lo sepa.
You got every coach on here, all their fighters saying, yeah, but he still kicked his ass. Even if it says he kicked his ass. He kicked his ass. And anybody knows that Austrian is... Look, man, when you're going to do stuff like that, you're going to take some good stuff. You're going to be an IPO, HGH. You're going to take some real testosterone at minimum 800 mLs a week. You're going to have some ethylene, something decent at least. But no, yo, man, taking that shit is like smoking a vape, man. That's just garbage. That's all I'm saying. It's garbage. High schoolers take that shit, that Austrian shit. It's a SARMs. It's not a anabolic steroid. It's just garbage, bro. It's straight up garbage. Its effectiveness is garbage. I definitely would. I would have my son. If I knew my son had to wrestle somebody who's like, bro, go smoke that motherfucker. He's an Austrian. That's okay. Let's smoke this motherfucker. Cause that ain't shit. Now, if the other stuff comes in, which is a secondary, which is a real antibiotic steroid, then we got to see how far back. Because then if they were testing him weekly, because he was supposedly crazy and doing cocaine and all this shit, so they were testing him weekly. I like to know what those test results say. We need to see those facts. But because I see so much minutia working in the media, and I know how the media works, and we have the alphabet group from the YTBC, the LDBC bullshit channels, that bullshit channels, bro. Oh, like a hundo, thank you very much. That cheap ass channels, bro. You know that they out for this, bro. I mean, this is how it works. It's media subversion, And if you repeat something so much many times, it becomes kind of like the reality. But I think that's why you got so much Ryan Garcia support everywhere. This is not like the Bumgarner situation. There's so much Ryan Garcia backing because everybody smells the bullshit.
Right here. We right here with it right now, HLD. Right here. This is the guy I want to hear from right here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got over 100 people on the live. We got the one and only Eric Kelly in the building. Zab, we got Eric in the building right now, too. E, what's your thoughts?
Oh my God. Yo, this shit is crazy, son.
Talk to me.
This shit is crazy. So Ryan Garcia had a great performance the other night. And when you look back at it, he does look bigger. You understand what I'm saying? He does seem more confident in the fight against Devin. He looked more confident than he did in previous fights. You dig what I'm saying? From the get-go, he stepped to Devin. Ryan Garcia stepped to Devin from the get-go. You understand what I'm saying? We've never seen Ryan Garcia step to a fighter before, really. Did we?
Yeah.
From the get-go?
I mean, that's his approach. That's his approach to knock you out. To go
there
get
was
you.
No get-go from rounds 2 to 6, man. That's what I'm talking about.
The only time we seen him move around was his last performance with Duarte.
Say what?
The last time we seen him moving around was with Duarte. You know what I mean? And he was working on things with Derrick James. But other than that, he really coming to get you. Oh, so now we got Super in here.
Like,
So he see that there's a team member here, so you want to come in.
Ryan is a flat-footed fighter, so you're not going to see him moving around the ring behind his jab, pop, pop, pop. But when I mean step to you, like, yeah, come on, nigga, what? That's what I'm talking about.
Or like, I'm taking your shot and what? Let's go. Let me keep stepping.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's a flat-footed fighter regardless, so you're not going to see him. You're not going to see that from Ryan.
Yeah. Plus, we haven't really seen Ryan in there with like opposition for us to see that come from him. You know what I mean? Besides Tank, we can't compare Tank because you know when he touch you, it's just like a magic wand.
But I'm not gonna minimize the
Garcia win.
The Olympic gold medalist, the white boy that dropped him.
Loma.
Nah, the white.
Oh, you're talking about Luke Campbell. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Luke Campbell. Yeah, but with this, like, I'm not surprised because we know where Ryan's been, people he's been around. He's been around a lot of pet people.
A lot of what?
Ped people.
Ped.
PED.
Okay.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Okay.
He's been around a lot of pet people. So maybe he done picked up a lot of stuff. He was around Canelo, Reynoso, all those guys.
Okay.
A lot of people pop from Reynoso camp. Over time, a lot of people pop, not just Canelo. A lot of people pop dirty from that camp.
Yeah. Oscar Valdez as well.
First time away from that camp.
Okay. So
I'm saying maybe it's just some shit he learned how to do. Well, he's been away from that camp for like 3 years now. It's Derrick James. It's Derrick James. It's Derrick James. It's Derrick. Yeah, he's been away from that camp for a few years. And this fight and the Tank fight I don't think he was doing nothing on the Tank fight. I really don't think so. But this fight maybe so.
Okay.
Because, like, what they gonna say? The meat? What they gonna say? It was the meat? What can be their excuse? Mr. Conte.
There it is. That's the excuse.
Victor Conte?
That's the excuse Ryan is using.
Well, Conte always had that stigma around him. You understand what I'm saying? So why would you go there? If a motherfucker tell you, yo, don't go around that corner because a lot of dogs, they like to chase people over there.
But he's in boxing. But he's in boxing.
You know how many other motherfuckers in boxing? Who the fuck is he? He one motherfucker.
Right.
He's connected to boxing.
But he's a guy that shows good results. And he has also shown some results that are not legal in the past.
A lot of motherfuckers have also shown good results. And they shown good results that were legal. You want me to name some of them niggas?
The floor is yours.
You know what I'm saying? So we already know. I mean, listen. If it walk like a duck, crack like a duck.
It probably shits like a duck too.
You heard? And it probably tests positive like it. I don't know, son. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't either. But I know that there's a lot of bullshit behind the scenes that needs to be looked at. So much bullshit. And you know, this man is definitely going against the establishment. Definitely. And rubbing it all in their faces. Him tap dancing for President Orange over there. You know a lot of motherfuckers hate up on that shit. That man is now being tried right now in New York City. Where was this fight taken? In New York City. Did we forget? Yeah, did we forget that Harvey Dock was corrupted like a motherfucker in that fight? Did we forget that one judge that said it was a tie, 112-112? Did we forget about that? Harvey Dock really was on some other shit. So now this kid is Harvey Dock
It was a couple knockdowns. Harvey didn't call.
So why isn't that being investigated? See what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and this kid is rubbing it in their faces. A lot of stuff. He's against the alphabet, LB, double Joe, Z. I'm a man, I'm a woman, I'm a dog community.
I don't do that shit. I'm against that shit too.
And he's against it right in their faces, right? And so there's a lot of shit in the step. Then Vegas lost their asses off, bro. Vegas lost their asses off, bro.
Let me tell you this. 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 Maybe, because boy done fought Devin a few times in the amateurs. He got some wins. He got some losses. Maybe he's just so comfortable with Devin. Maybe that might be the case why he just stepped to Devin. Still though, at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if that motherfucker's on some bullshit.
We can't throw that out. We can't throw that out because obviously we don't know all the facts. But there's a lot of facts that I like to know about. Like I said, they said that he was being tested weekly. Weekly. I know. I need to know what with that. I want to know what are those test results. Because let me tell you something. It makes no sense to take. I don't even care. Even if it's an anabolic steroid, it makes no sense to take an antibiotic. Even a real antibiotic. This is not a real antibiotic steroid. This is a SARMs. It's garbage. But it doesn't even make sense to take the day of, before, and of the fight because it won't do shit for you. It doesn't work that way. The effectiveness does not take place in 24 hours. It doesn't work that way. So it makes no sense. I need to see what the other results are weekly since he was supposed, they were testing him to see if he was on cocaine and shit and everything else. So I want to see. I want to see.
Yeah.
We need more proof. That way we can get Zab Judah to finish these push-ups, man.
Oh, hey, it's on pause.
Just Super, my brother.
Yeah, I know. Soup is eating soup right now. Like I don't know what he's doing. He don't want to come on.
No, man. If you need me to bounce off momentarily for that Zab Judah on there, do that.
Where you at, champ? You good?
Nah, you good. You good. Zab's been on for 3 hours last night talking about this with me.
I missed it then, bro. I didn't know you were on last night, bro.
We just dropped the piece.
I posted some shit on Instagram. Listen, I'm not surprised, man. I wouldn't be motherfucking surprised. That motherfucker tested positive.
Boom.
What the shit say? The shit said plus, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Negative. They say that the first A sample, the urine sample, tested for aspirin, a SARMs poor man PED.
What is aspirin?
Aspirin, it's the original intention of aspirin was for those people elderly with the osteoporosis something. You give them to them so that they're losing so much weight. It's to help retain muscle so that the body doesn't consume the protein on your body. So it's by itself it was intended.
That might be the case to help them come to 3 pounds over. Because muscle heavier than fat.
He was, but Chan, on April 8th, he was at 140, just 11 days before the fight. You see on record, he was at 146.5. He wasn't far away. If the kid wanted to lose the weight, he could have done it. He could have done it, bro. We're talking about just a week away from the fight. He was already only 6 pounds away. He didn't want to do it. That was planned. That to me, that really was planned.
The hardest pounds to lose is always the last 2-3 pounds.
Oh, absolutely.
That's when you're cutting in the muscle.
Exactly.
That's when you're cutting in the muscle.
So if you're not cutting into the muscle, you coming in real fresh.
Real fresh. Fresh as a daisy.
You feel me?
So it would have been.
Everything is lubricated. Pause.
He would have been able. He would have done. That's what I'm saying. Then the benefit of really trying to cut that weight, it would have benefited him if he was using the aspirin for that because he would have retained his muscle mass. Yeah. And so it's the opposite. He went over.
yo, guys, that's not the way this shit. Now, if he stacked it with the anabolic steroid, then the effect. But it's like I said, many people don't understand how this shit works, and to try to teach you guys, it takes a long lesson. Let me just tell you, Ostrin is a poor man PED. It's not an anabolic steroid. It's garbage. High schoolers try to use that shit because they think they're getting advantage. They promote it to, and it's garbage, bro. It's really garbage because it's not. It's not that effective. If you want some real good shit, you gotta take the good shit. What up, bro? I'm listening. You know, so, but yo, man. I mean, you know, the panel quiet, bro.
No, I love it. You know what?
That nigga Zab said attempted murder.
No, yo, Zab. when Zab sees HLD up, now he's gonna be like, nah, it's purple on there. It's purple up there.
Nah, don't ridicule my man, bro. That's Crooklyn in the
Nah,
house.
I know he's probably busy. He's probably moving around.
You know, I don't know. I don't care what his opinion may be of HLD, but I got mad respect for Zab. Nah, Zab, my nigga. I love Zab.
Absolutely, man. That's my
guy. But okay, but we need you know we need Henry Garcia, Papa Henry. I just got so much for you, man, so that I need you to take
Henry, hurry up, Henry. Let's get this shit popping, Henry.
I gotta send you the video.
Come on, Henry. You know we gotta get it first over here.
Henry, I'm coming for you. Nigga looking for Henry. But at the same time, let's keep it a buck. If it comes out as what it is, then you know, the consequences are what the consequences have to be. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. But I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't even see it in his body's transformation. It's not like that. It's not like what Clarissa, she was called that one person coming in with a strong neck bitch. Bum gardener. That's what Clarissa, she was called.
Yeah, but she fly though, so you gotta leave her alone.
You see, here's another Danny.
Papa, chill.
Chill. My girl.
Huh?
I love Carissa.
For real?
You talking about Bomroid. Bomroid. Yeah, I love Carissa. That's my baby.
Oh, that's what's up. She's cool.
You gotta understand Clarissa, man, and her life, bro. Do that little smirk.
She cool.
Sometimes she goes off the chain. I tap out this shit. Nigga, Clarissa, my homegirl. Fuck wrong with you.
Guys, we have Henry Garcia in the room, ladies and gentlemen. Henry Garcia, what's going on? I gotta take you out because I know how you get. You get incorrect. Salute to the panel. Salute. We got the one and only. The one and only. I can't see you, Henry. Are you driving? You kind of have like your connections. Can you see me, Henry? Because I can't see you. I can barely hear you. Nah, I think your reception's kind of off. I can hear you. Can you come off and come back in? Can you come out and come back in? Yeah. Or jump on a Wi-Fi connection. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. What's going on? We got to get Henry back on here with some good signal. You back, Hen? Yeah, he went completely black on me, so hopefully he was able to hear us. But yeah, we'll be tapping in with Henry real shortly.
We jumping on the YouTube side, Mills?
Yeah. He's on the YouTube side.
All right. So we'll get a good video with him.
Yeah. He's just completely shut down black, and I had to take E off for a little bit because I know E go get real filthy. You know what I mean? he get filthy. He get real serious. So I was like, let me slow it down for a second. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well. All right, now hopefully He came out. He finally came out the room. So now he can come back in. Salute. Salute to the channel. Salute to everybody. Make sure you guys go out your way to subscribe to the channel. It's free. You know what I mean? Subscribe to both channels. Mill City Boxing on YouTube and also Before Champ on YouTube. New channel that Zab Judah and I are creating. So if you are a fighter, trainer, love boxing, subscribe to that channel. Salute to Kodo. Thank you for the $2. Wasn't Ryan struggling to lose bottom stomach fat?
What the hell, bro? They're bikinis. That's funny, bro.
But not because Haney said something like that about Ryan. About look at that bottom fat. Look in the bottom fat. I got. Let me see if I got my charger here. Hold on. Yeah, I do.
Get connected. Henry, man.
Henry, what's going on, Henry? How are you?
What's happening, brother?
I'm doing
How are
good,
you?
man. Glad to have you back on.
Of course. I don't hide. I don't hide from anything, brother. And I'm telling you right now, the next thing these fools are gonna say is that Ryan was cloned.
He said Ryan was cloned. The next thing, huh?
The next thing, bro, mark my words. The next thing they're gonna say Ryan was cloned. They're fucking stupid people out there, bro. You got Victor Conte, who owns Snack, who owns fucking VADA, you know, stupid, man. And they just can't take a loss, bro. The bottom line, they can't take a loss. It's sad. They're sad individuals, and I feel sorry for them. My son hates even taking Tylenol. I'm being real here. He hates taking Tylenol. He doesn't even do any of that. He likes to drink though. I mean, that's the only thing that I don't like. But other than that, bro, he's just a boxer. He likes to train, and that's it, bro. I mean, what else can I say? Sorry, you know.
Do you believe by any means that this is coming out to be able to create that rematch narrative?
I was thinking about that this morning. It could be that because I know Ryan said that he didn't want a rematch because it really wasn't a close fight. So they're gonna be like try to do that Rocky thing. Remember the Rocky movie? They
Mm, mm. Kodo, thank you for the $2. Don't pets help you with stamina? Question mark. Ryan's tired the first round. What would you think about that? Like as far as like the performance enhancement drug itself and Ryan, like do you feel like it matches up with the performance? I mean, everybody knows that Ryan can punch.
no. Well, no, exactly. I'm glad you said that too. But if you notice, Ryan wasn't like 100% conditioned. And that's maybe because of his drinking and all that. I didn't like what he was doing, but he was fighting in spurts. So if you look at the fight closely, you'll see that. Now, if he was doing anything stupid like PEDs, like people are saying, that guy
Oh,
would have been fucking all over
excuse
that shit. But
excuse me,
but
Henry. Henry, excuse me. They're saying the chat is saying that they can't hear you. Can you come out the room and come back in, please?
all right, hang on.
Thank
Just hang on.
thank you.
You want me to get
Yeah, just come out the room and then come back in with the same link. Thank you. That way we can get a smooth recording. Appreciate you guys.
That's unfortunate because on the IG side, I was hearing.
Yes, correct. But this happened to me with Bozy too. I did a whole interview with Bozy, and then the chat was telling me that they couldn't hear Bozy. When I pressed upload, I was talking to myself.
Hopefully he comes back in, man.
Yeah, hopefully.
I got some two-sided questions for him, man. Al final que hables, talks his piece.
I'm so mad though right now that that's happening, because sometimes when I mean he said some great things, and I want to be able to make a video out of it. And
you don't got nobody recording your live on IG side, maybe, that at least you can hear him.
I mean, my IG is recorded regardless, but I mean, people want to see the visual. Sorry.
Well, maybe then you could take the video, the sound, and match it up to the video of YouTube of your live.
Yeah.
There's a little, there's a process.
There is a trick. Yeah, you're right. But this interview right here would do great right about now.
Oh yes.
Would do great right about now.
I want some legit questions. Maybe that he's possibly able to answer, which on both sides, it's to fit his side of what it is, but then also on the other side of how things work and the process of what they were doing with this testing and how many tests and all that stuff eventually. So we like to get that known.
Absolutely. And now to charge. Call him back, Mills. Won't you jump on, Zab? As soon as Ryan Garcia's dad came, you know what I mean? You left the park. You had your shirt off, ready to go, ready, warmed up. I seen you shadow boxing earlier. Henry Garcia comes on, and you out like a fox. It's my guy. Salute.
I see what they're saying. It froze on. Did he already leave the room on YouTube? Does it look like what it is? He froze on the YouTube.
Yeah,
side, right?
he left. He left. He's about to come back on. Henry's also still trying to get used to.
Henry, you need to get one of your the youngsters in the house to help you real quick.
Well, he normally does, but when he even came in, there's nothing you could do. You could be on StreamYard, you could be on anything. If you have bad service on one end, you got bad service on one end. It don't matter what platform you use. You know. So for the people that say, "Oh, Mill City does a lot of interviews." That's what Mill City does. So when you look at all the interviews I do, you'll see people are driving. There's so many different times that you see people are with bad service. So everybody want to blame me, but you have to understand, we do a lot of interviews. We do probably like 10 interviews a week at minimum.
At minimum, I say.
At minimum. So you don't know what type of output it is, because when you guys hear me, I sound good. You know what I mean? But it's my guest at times. Salute to everybody in the chat though. I got some super chats I do gotta read. And before I do that, I just want to make sure that Henry didn't text me before. Hold on. Copy.
Maybe a new link?
Let's see. I don't know. There's things that's called refresh a link.
Okay.
And I could possibly do that, but I just sent him the link again. I told him he could use the same link, but yeah. Salute to Henry for pulling up again. Well, it's like the third time he pulled up this month. So
yeah, we appreciate that you're doing whatever efforts you need to do anyway.
Yeah.
But we would really definitely appreciate your time with the Mill City panel and family. We want to hear your side and have some good questions at the same time.
What's going on, Claymore? You gonna have some questions or you gonna have some statements? Talk to me.
Well, I got questions, but I had to make my little statement, man, because we gotta draw a line in the sand. But you want me to ask a question now? Henry ain't there, right? You want me to ask you a question? Let me ask you a question, Bill City. Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Salute.
In the spirit of boxing, right? And what comes first? Does boxing come first? If there's an argument to be made about the sport not being clean, what's more important? Making sure the sport's clean or making sure we defend the fighter?
Nobody cares about the fighter. Only people like us that are media care about the fighters.
Okay, so the sport's
The people don't care
clean.
about the fighters.
So at the end of the day, if somebody's popping on a test by a company that's been hired to police the space to make sure that people are clean, isn't it up at this point if you hire somebody to do a job for you, they do the job and they come to you and they go, Mill, this is what I found when you hired me to do the job, and then you see something that you don't like, the guy you paid money to police the space for you, or are you going to tell the dude who got accused like, yo, bro, I need you to defend this, man? What do you got to say about this? You going to go take another test, or because right now I pay these guys a lot of money to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, my business is clean. I'm not going to go shoot shot to the guy I shot the bag at. I'm going to shoot shot to the guy who got accused by the guy paid to police my space, right?
You know, this game, when it comes to steroids, I try not to touch on it too much. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we do have to report what goes on. But if you really want to get my opinion on that, I'll give it like on another episode. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I think that's a whole different episode. But to be honest with you, I've seen a lot of crazy things in boxing, like a lot. So none of this stuff, like if Ryan did it, it doesn't surprise me. If Ryan doesn't know about it, it doesn't surprise me. We got Henry right back. Salute to the channel. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
What's going on, Papa?
Check.
That was a
What's
great
happening,
answer.
brother?
That was a great
Good.
answer. Because that's the truth.
How you doing, Coach? I just want to make sure that the panel. Can you guys check if you guys can hear Henry? Make sure you guys let me know if you guys can hear Henry and the YouTube guys. I want to know if you guys can hear him. That way we can continue because I don't want to mess it up.
He's freezing up a little bit on the screen.
It's I can not the YouTube the YouTube guys. I want to anybody in the YouTube. Can you guys hear Henry? Henry, give us a mic check. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, but I want to make sure that my the people can hear you.
I'm looking at it, Mills, on the YouTube site also on my other screen. And I'm looking at him. You can hear him, but his video is a little choppy or frozen at times. It's slow, lagging maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it's just the Wi-Fi, but they can hear you.
All right, that's good. Let's do it, brother. I mean, I'm ready. I want to clear this up. It's sad that the way people are, but you know what? I always told my son, you can't fight the world. You can only fight one person, but you can't fight the world.
Okay. Now, um, as far as soon as you seen the tabloids of what happened,
Yeah.
what's going through your mind? What's the first thing that's
Well,
going through your mind?
another scam, brother. Another scam that they just can't take a loss, bro. I mean, first they said the weight, then they said the drinking, then they said that Ryan was on coke, and now they're saying that he's doing PEDs. I mean, is this gonna keep on, bro? I mean, you you took an ass whipping. Let it go, bro. Move on. I mean, Ryan doesn't want a rematch because it's not worth it. It wasn't even a close fight, bro. So, I mean, are they trying to make shit up? I mean, fuck their fucking Victor Conte is the worst son of a bitch out there. So anything that has to do with VADA and snack, get the fuck out of here. It's fucking dangerous out there. Oof, scary.
Um, I have also some callers as well that want to have some questions for you. Um, Feel free, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on Instagram Live and on YouTube. We have the one and only Henry Garcia, HLD.
That's right.
Take it away.
Let's go, brother.
Hey, what's going on, Henry? ¿Cómo estamos? HLD hablando. I do have some questions as to understanding how many tests has your son been through up to this point before April 19th and the 20th. I heard him on video that he was being tested weekly. Is that correct?
That's a very good question. If you look at King Rye, his mother's post, she's got the breakdown of how many tests they did. Like 4 tests prior to the last one. They were all negative and clean. That's why I don't understand. But Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis, also posted it on his story, so you can look at his story as well. So we're getting all the proof possible, bro, so that it won't spin so much. But there's some evil people out there. But check out the test because we have the results and they're all clean and negative. So
one more, or maybe a statement, if I will. I don't know if it's a question or statement. Sure. Were you surprised who are the ones that broke this story in the media, being Dan Raphael, Pom Pom Haney cheerleader? That Kim is involved?
Yeah, you know,
they're these guys are the ones who are collectively all in a voice now, pushing against it and putting this all out.
You know, you're right about that, and I'm glad you're very observant. I appreciate that. See, the thing is that when you have a Dan Raphael, you have a Steve Kim, you have people that are fucking haters. You have even Teddy Atlas, you know, Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith. You know, these are people. Not so much Stephen A. Smith, but the other people. They're haters, and they can't stand Ryan. They can't fucking stand him. Uh, and then you have the Three Stooges. You got Paulie, you got Chris Algieri, and you have Timothy Bradley. These are fucking known. These are known haters, bro. And as long as we have the haters, they're gonna try to protect themselves from embarrassment. And this is one of the another issue that has come forward, so they could say, "Oh, we're gonna go after him. We're gonna prove people." Fuck you, man. You ain't gonna prove shit. Ryan doesn't even like taking Tylenol because he's so scared. You know what they're gonna say next? They're gonna say fucking Ryan is clone. Watch, mark my words.
Mr. Garcia, it came to light yesterday that on April 23rd, Devin Haney's brother came out on video stating, "We know that Ryan Garcia is going to test positive." What do you say to that? That he predicted that?
Well, let me tell you something. Again, when things are connected to Victor Conte, who owns fucking Snack and VADA, beware, guys. Be fucking aware, and watch out for that fucking referee too, Harvey Dick or Harvey Doc, whatever his name is. I think it's the first. I think it's the first one, Harvey Dick. But anyways, watch out for those motherfuckers, okay? And I'm telling you, it's a corrupt system at times. So you better be ready, and you better be ready for to have all the facts because people will try to drown you, especially when it comes to millions. I'm not talking about fucking hundreds of thousands. You know, a couple 100,000. Oh yeah, that ain't shit. But when it comes to fucking millions, bro, you better be ready for fucking some shit.
What were your thoughts when Gervonta Tank Davis did leave that tweet?
I love it because see, Gervonta's real. You know, I mean, yeah, he beat my son. I'm gonna give him that. That's fine. You know, but he's backing us up. So don't come out with this fucking steroids and PEDs. Fuck that shit, bro. Get out of here. The motherfucking Bill Conte, Dan Raphael, they should fucking Victor Conte and Dan Raphael should do a DNA test. I think they're fucking related.
Mm.
Yeah, fuck that. They're fucking related. Raphael, I think they are. Raphael and fucking Victor Conte, I think they're fucking cousins. Okay, because I know fucking Haney and fucking Harvey Dick is fucking related. These are fucking crooks, bro. They're crooks.
So, Coach,
Yeah,
listen, as far as all these stipulations that are coming out, do you
yeah.
believe that this is a way of saving Devin Haney's career?
Fuck
Do you feel like
yeah.
this was a rematch?
Yeah, they're trying to do like that Rocky movie, where Sylvester Stallone didn't want to do the rematch, so they fucking forced him, Uh, and Sylvester kicked his ass anyways. But it's just, it's just so stupid, bro. Take the loss as men. Don't be a crybaby. And stop fucking reaching for shit, bro. Don't do that. It insults our intelligence. Ryan's a good boxer. Ryan fucked up everybody, a lot of people. You know that. Why did they come after Ryan at that point when Ryan knocked out Duarte? Why didn't they fucking come out with that shit when Ryan fucked up Fortuna, or Fonseca? I mean, this these people are fucking evil, bro. So when it comes to Snack, Victor Conte, Dan Rafael, they're all piece of shit, bro. And they're gonna die in their graves thinking about, oh, I fucked up. Fuck them people.
So I got more callers coming in as well for questions.
Mm-hmm.
If you Claremore Rain coming in, do you have any questions for Henry Garcia, Claremore?
Hey, salute, Henry Garcia. How you doing today?
Brother, what's happening?
I'm doing good, man. Just so, let me ask you a question. So, did Ryan Garcia give a sample on April 19th and April 20th to VADA?
Yeah, I think he did. I mean, look at the post on King Rye's mom, and look at Gervonta, because we have proof of all the tests and all the dates. Please look at that, because that shows everything. And that's why I'm so confused. Why, I mean, think about it. Ryan, and this is something that you got to really understand boxing. Ryan fought in spurts when he fought Devin Haney. He fought in spurts, okay? Somebody that has been doing shit for a long time, they're going to be like on a fucking whirlwind. They're going to be, they're going to be fighting like woo, 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 woo. Ryan fought in spurts because Ryan wasn't 100% condition. He was fucking tired. So that's
Right.
the Ryan that's out there. And luckily he has speed and he has power to fuck up Devin Haney, which he did. So
Okay.
I mean, what else can I say, bro? What else? I can't say much. Now people
I
are saying that
understand.
he's doing drugs or PDD. Fuck them, bro. They're a bunch of losers, bro. My son, like I tell the other guy, he's fucking he's scared to fucking take Tylenol. I'm being honest. I'm his dad. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Fuck no. No need for that, bro. I'm
Appreciate your honesty, Henry. Can I ask one more question?
sure.
So now those samples that he took, he initialed the samples, right? Like he put a tape over each sample that he took, an A and a B sample.
They took, yeah. I mean, like I said, I wasn't. I mean, it's between the doctors and all that. But all I know is that, of course, he took. Ryan is the one who told people, take my test, take my test. It's okay, because see, for Ryan to say that, come on, bro. What does that tell you? Ryan, now
Sounds like
somebody
he's a
who's
pretty
scared,
transparent fighter. So let me ask you this: if he's initialed
but
both samples and the
wait,
samples
somebody.
come back tainted, are you guys willing to? Are you guys going to look into that, or are you pretty much telling us that you feel like something was
No,
compromised
no, 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 no,
in the
no.
testing room?
We have to look into it, because let me tell you something. You do things the right way. In this world, you got to do things the right way. You can't shy away from that. We have lawyers looking into all that shit. And I already heard some from Lupe Valencia, which I can't say, but I'm telling you, it's in Ryan's favor, because they know Ryan didn't do shit. But it's okay. I'll let time reveal everything. Just like anything else. But don't worry about that.
No doubt, no doubt. I think you guys should look into it. I think it sounds like you guys are going to look into it, because if the specimens that Ryan are popping, something coming up in there, then that's a whole nother conversation, right?
HLD.
Yes.
I think he froze up. Are you there? Are you still there, Henry?
Oh yeah, he's a little choppy.
Yeah, he's choppy. You the signal. I can't hear you too much. Just he's in the car.
Give him a minute, maybe.
Yeah, we just give him a second just so he can clear up.
So he said it was King Ryan's mom. That's what he said
on her Instagram.
We could look and see, because I mean, hey, I like to get facts. I want to get facts together. Sure. And at the HL, if the specimens that Ryan Garcia
Hold on. They're back. All right. So HLD, you have more questions?
I mean, I don't want to put it on the spot. I guess he's talking to lawyers. I don't know if they're going to end up also submitting maybe hair samples where they can test this even to see if how long if he was on it and all that. That can help clear his name. But I was more clear to want to know how many tests per week was he getting done. I heard him Ryan saying several times there was so many, So those facts are really important to see what it is, because anybody knows that you can take doctors.
Yeah, look at
that. You could take it the day up, and it's not going to do shit for you. I mean, that's not the way it works.
Go ahead, Henry.
I said, look at my wife's Instagram. It shows all the tests right there, bro, per date. Ryan's the one who's requesting to get tested. So if somebody's guilty, once again, they're gonna hide away from all that, bro. That's the truth. I mean, I'm being honest. If somebody tells you to take the test, do.
Well,
I mean, we're not gonna cheat. We're not gonna do that. All Ryan knows how to do is fight and knock people out. I mean, that's it.
Are you guys?
It's possible that could be tainted. I don't know if you want to ask him if something tainted could have possibly, like, if he could have took something that was tainted possibly, like food or drink or maybe a safer supplement that was tainted by accident.
Okay, I like that question. Are you still there, Henry? I look like you dropped your phone. No biggie. Copy. Yeah. Okay. We're starting to lose a lot more signal here now. Very, very choppy. But I'm not gonna lie, that was a great question. Definitely like to hear his answer. It just got choppy for a second. It was doing good, and then plane crashing. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Oh, you sound better now.
I don't think you heard it.
You're good. You're good, Henry. You don't need to do that.
Maybe repeat the question. No, Milka asked the question. I think he's gonna ask it better anyway.
Yeah. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. Also subscribe to our new YouTube channel, Before Champ. It's a new channel that me and Zab are creating, and we're doing a great collaboration. And if you think this is hot right here, you best believe that one's gonna launch up even better. Nevertheless, great live so far, right, guys? What you think? Talk to me.
Official. It's a source. You keep proving it over and over again, bro. You're the source, bro. This is like you. I'm telling you, man. You're feeling a niche right here that I don't know anybody else who's doing it like this, bro. This is the source, bro. It's like, you know what I mean? You built up confidence inside of the space amongst the boxers, the trainers. Everybody's comfortable coming up here, and you just hear from the horse's mouth. It don't get no better than this. That's why if you guys ain't hitting the likes, you're a bunch of weirdos to me.
And you guys will be seeing make you too subscribe to the Before Champ channel. Same thing, HLD. You guys are going to be hearing all your voices. You guys are going to be seeing your videos there, the whole piece of the content, the whole session.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question. Is he there? He's not there, right?
No, he'll be probably coming up. He'll be coming back. You know what I mean? I see that he was there with his wife, as well.
Yeah, just let me know when he comes on. I'll shut up. Yo, I'm reading, man. I'm reading the test results from King Ryan's mom. 226 negative. 38 negative. 315, negative. 4-3, negative. All right, so let me ask you guys a question. Being that you said that, right? They obviously believe in VADA. They're participating in their program, so they believe that the system is an efficient system. They're definitely willing to walk away with the negative results as a positive representation of what they've been doing. So why all of a sudden now that there's a positive result is the whole entire system being discredited? Why doesn't it count with the positive result? Why it only counts for the 4 negative results? It's really simple, Tim. It's really simple. If my bank account says on 4/1, I got $1,000 in my checking account. Then I go back again on 4/5, I still got $1,000. I haven't spent no money. Then on 4/15, all my money's gone. I was trusting them before, now I don't. So I must have spent it, even though I don't remember spending it. Come on, man. Shit happens, is what I'm trying to say. Appreciate your example. That was a really good example, right? So from Henry Garcia and Ryan Garcia's point of view, I understand that, right? Because they know what's in their bank account. But from somebody from the outside looking in,
all right, he's back, guys. He's back. Sorry to cut you off, man.
No, we know the priorities.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. We're good. We're good, Henry. I see you. Yeah, we sound good. Hopefully, guys, you guys can hear audio good. Can you guys hear Henry good? Let me know on the YouTube as well, please.
Have him speak. Mic check.
Do a mic check, yeah.
Choppy.
Yeah,
this. You gotta get a phone line. That's it. You gotta get a phone.
Are you on your Wi-Fi?
Once you connect to this,
we appreciate it.
Thank you, Henry.
You gotta get a phone line, bro.
But can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, we're good. So listen,
Well,
we're good here actually.
All right, let's go.
Can you guys
Keep
hear
the
him,
door
guys?
open.
We good? All right.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right,
So
go ahead.
as far as any possibilities in your mind that you could think of that could have possibly tainted those results, something that he might have eaten, something that he wasn't aware of, anything with as far as tainting the results.
Ryan mentioned supplements. Supplements like vitamins. That's the only thing I could think of. But again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything like that. So I don't want to say anything other than that. All I know is that they just they're trying to do whatever it takes, man, to smear this campaign.
You know, do you feel like
Hmm.
either or will there be
Mill
any
City.
repercussions? Do you think that do you guys feel like there will be any repercussions for if this wasn't necessarily cleared up? And if it was cleared up, do you feel like there will be any repercussions for the media that actually dropped the information?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that everything will be reviewed and cleared up because I know once again, I know my son doesn't do that kind of stuff. He never has in any of his fights. Why all of a sudden now? I don't get it, bro. It's just it's weird to me. Why now? Why do they bring up this kind of stuff? Why does Dan Raphael come up with this crap?
But
His
question was,
you know,
will be an immediate
I mean,
repercussion. That the media is
yeah,
going to run with
yeah. The
any
media is
breaking
gonna
story.
run any breaking story, no matter what. It's just sad, bro. I mean, I, I love boxing. I love boxing, but I don't like the fact that people try to tarnish it. People try to make excuses as to why Devin got his ass kicked. You know, it's sad, bro. That's the part I don't like about boxing. And people gotta stop doing that because my son doesn't do shit. He never has. You've seen him. You know, I mean, it's just all the other fights that he knocked people out. Um, Devin was no different. So now what?
Can I say something?
Wait,
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
You know our family. We're a pretty well-known boxing family. My son and both of them been boxing since they're very young. You know, this is an insult to us and all
That's
of our
true.
hard work.
Hmm.
My son Ryan, in particular, has never been one to even want to take a Tylenol for pain, you know, a headache or anything like that. And I know that Ryan would not do steroids. And this isn't necessarily where they're talking about a PED that showed up very little of it in the testing. Ryan signed up to VADA February, I believe, 24th, and it was tested on the 26th about four or five times. I think it was four times leading up to the fight. It was the test the day before and the test of that. Now all of a sudden he has this PED, you know, coming out in his urine sample. Um, you know, it's all going to be cleared up. They're going to take all the supplements that Ryan took. You know, and this just leads me to believe that, you know, if Ryan truly wanted to be on steroids and
I think you guys got a call. Couldn't hear you. Probably want to probably got a phone call. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We getting them back on. They have horrible reception where they're at. Smash that like button. Where the
Yeah.
love at? We back. You back. You back.
We're good.
Yep. We good. Questions. HLD. Claire Moraine. Henry Garcia still here.
Well, he asked why. Why would you come up with this? And I'll just throw out my
Look at
hypothesis.
she's saying you're lying your ass off. Listen, my wife doesn't lie. I'll be honest with you. Uh, you shouldn't say that because what if I said your mom's a liar? You wouldn't like that either. So enough of the cap. We're honest people. We're just parents, and we have a son. We have two sons that actually box really good, and that's all who we are. I mean, we're enjoying life. We got a good journey ahead of us, and let's not ruin this. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Question. Now that you mentioned your other son, Sean, he has a fight with Emilio Vargas. Am I saying that the Vargas the name right? Emilio
Amato.
Amato.
Amado.
Amato.
Okay, okay. Amado.
Yeah.
Talk about the fight. What you think about the fight?
Well, I told you it's gonna be same result. My sons are very good boxers. They've been doing this since they were 7. They got good techniques. They have speed and they have power. So you're gonna see that June 1st. And if we, well, I shouldn't say if, when we beat him, senselessly, please don't come out with, oh, Sean does PEDs too. I mean, don't say that. Just enjoy the win because we're gonna beat them. That's all.
I believe your Ryan made a statement. What was it that Sean's gonna do him like Oscar did to who, or who did? What was it? What was the
Oscar
statement?
did too. He says Sean's gonna do to Amato what Oscar did to Fernando Vargas Sr., the dad.
Right, right.
Right.
A- In
But
that,
that
in
was a
that.
response to what they said about James.
Yeah, but that's because see, they were saying that Ryan's a quitter. They were saying all kind of stuff, and again, bro, people are haters, so they're just they're just hyping up the fight and all that. But in our reality, we are gonna win. I don't think they have the skills enough to beat us. Sean beat him. I think he beat Sean one time, and I asked Sean. I said, "Why'd you let him beat you?" He goes, "Dad, I got bored. I want to just become a professional." I said, yeah, that's fine, but you can't just let somebody beat you. And he goes, I'll prove it to you, Dad. He goes, try to get a rematch. And we got lucky. We got lucky. We got lucky, and we got the rematch. And then Sean says, I'm gonna prove something to you. And he kicked Amato's ass really easily. I was like, okay, shit, you're right, So June 1st is not gonna be any different.
Mm, mm. I see you on that. Now
Yeah.
also, you spoke in our last interview that you had intentions of wanting to fight Pitbull Cruz, but now Pitbull Cruz is fighting Ryu Venezuela. I mean, what do you think about that fight
Yeah.
per se?
That's gonna be a good fight. I like Ryo, but in order to beat Cruz, you gotta have skills and you gotta have extreme power. Because he does come in like a pit bull. He does. I mean, but remember Duno fought like that against Ryan, and look what happened to him. So we could beat Cruz. It's not a problem. People might say, "Oh shit," but we can. I mean, come on, bro. See, people don't understand. Ryan has the speed and the power like no other fighter out there right now. So there you go. See that? So I like that. But it's just these guys are good, but not good enough. And I'm telling you, man, we're in a different league here, and people got to stop with this cap and start appreciating that we've been doing this since he was 7 years old. They're both 7 years old, and you're going to also see that on June 1st
June
against
1st.
Amato Vargas.
I
Well,
like it.
Sean against Amato Vargas. Yeah.
Right. When do you think we will see you guys back in the ring, you and Ryan?
You're gonna probably see us either in August or December.
Mm,
And we were going after Pitbull Cruz, to be honest with you. But there's other people that came to mind. So I can't mention them right now, but they're pretty good.
mm.
They're pretty good.
What
Uh,
what
I would love to fight Tio also.
Right. There's been talks about that. He's been very outspoken upon it, even wanting to meet
Yeah.
you at whatever weight you guys want to go at.
Yeah,
Is
I
that a big
like
fight?
that too.
Is
Yeah,
that a big
I
fight? Is that
love
in
that.
your radar?
That's an opportunity, of course. That's a good opportunity.
Mm. Like in your eyes, is that something that's like in the top of your list?
Okay, what was that?
Is that fight on the top of your list?
Yeah, that's one
Or
of
do you,
our fights that are on top of our list. Yeah, of course.
but not necessarily in the August or the date that you're speaking upon. Not next.
No, not yet because no, not yet because they have to. Everybody has to agree. That's why I say you can mention a name, which is good. That's nothing wrong with that. But you have to have everybody on the same page.
That's why we're lost. You said Pitbull Cruz, and now he's fighting somebody. So now I'm asking, like, who do you think is gonna be, and what weight? At least what
I,
weight class? Can you give me the weight class?
143
Okay,
is gonna be a
okay.
catchweight
Is
because
that
I
is
can't
that
make
is that where you
140.
guys are comfortable at 143?
Yeah, 143, 144. We're comfortable with that because until Ryan decides exactly what weight he wants, right now we're just um, we're just fighting at a catch weight. I mean, again, we love the belts. We love the belts. Ryan, I'm sure he does too. But right now, Ryan
In a great
is
position.
Ryan. I mean, Ryan just likes to fight at a catch weight. That's what he likes doing.
Yeah, yeah. Questions, guys. HLD. Claymore.
I don't know if I'm gonna go right back to what we were talking about earlier.
Don't do it then. Don't do it. Don't do it then. And get Claymore in it. Claymore, ask your question then.
Let me just ask this, right? As far as VADA and the results that they're saying that they have from the urine samples that they collected from Ryan, do you guys
Yeah.
respect the findings, or do you feel like the findings aren't, like are false findings, like it's not real? Like, do you respect what VADA has found, what VADA has discovered in the specimens, or do you feel like you don't respect what they found in the specimens?
I can't respect Victor Conte, who's related to VADA and Snack. I can't do that, brother. I mean, I'm being honest. I did my research. I was concerned when I first heard of it, but then I started digging into the facts, and I was thinking, oh shit, Victor Conte is a snake, and he went to jail for all this. Even be connected with Devin Haney and Snack. I mean, something fishy going on there. So, I mean, again, let the lawyers deal with everything. Let them deal. But that motherfucker, Victor Conte, is a snake. Dan Raphael's a snake, and that referee is a piece of shit. Okay, so and the judge. So be careful when you run into these names. Okay, you got Bill Haney, you got Dan Raphael, you got fucking Victor Conte, you have Harvey Doc or Dick, and then you got all the Three Stooges. You know, so you got all these people that are bad, bro. They're horrible.
Yeah, other question?
Yeah, one more question. As far as in the beginning, when you guys got into the VADA pool, did you guys look at them as a credible source to test your samples when you got into the pool?
Well, what we did was we basically uh, um, like we asked to get tested because we knew that VADA was around. They will come every week, and we're like, go ahead, as long as Devin Haney is being tested, we're good. And Ryan's like, go ahead, he welcomed them. So it's like I don't get it. I don't understand this, bro. I'm even confused. But I know my son. My son wouldn't do anything like that. My son's not here to tarnish his career or record. I mean, come on, bro. We're you seen us fight. You seen us knock people out. Why are you trying to do this to us? Why? What's the reason? Because we don't want a rematch? I don't get it.
Right. But so just to be clear, when you guys did sign up for VADA in the beginning, during the other four tests, at that point, you guys did feel like this was a credible company to test your specimens, right? Like did you believe in their ability to test you guys fairly?
I believe. Well, I don't know what. I'm just saying that this is something that we had to do because according to according to VADA, they came to us because we welcomed them. We said, okay, come on. I don't know about them being credible. All I know is that if they're asking for a test, we're gonna give you the test because we're clean. Or we're not gonna run. We're not gonna jump out the window or run away and close the door or say, hey, we're not here. We're not here. No, we can't do that. That's wrong. So if we're welcoming something, it's because we're saying, okay, if this is you want to take our test or see how we are, so be it. But remember, these when you're connected to Victor Conte, if you guys know anything about this man, stay away from him, please. But we're just we're just doing what's best. If they want to test, come give us a test. We're gonna go ahead and do it. We're not gonna run away. But please, these guys, because when it comes to millions of dollars, a lot of shit can happen. Money talks, right? Money persuades people. So be careful out there.
In other words, you guys were not hiding like John Jones under an octagon for VADA when they came to knock on his door and none of that. You guys were welcoming. Here's my pee-pee. Here's my blood. Let's go. No,
yeah, well, tell him he's a piece of shit.
Because I don't know why, and I'm like, well, I think the why is almost very obvious if there is a why. We all know that Devin Haney is the media darling to a lot of these big channels and big media people in boxing. They all actually eat crow. And then your son has been rubbing this in all their faces, and you yourself, Mr. Garcia, have rubbed it in their faces. Then you see that we have a corrupted judge in Harvey Dock, allegedly, because you cannot take away what we saw. You cannot take away what we saw. Everybody who watched that fight said, yo, is this guy crooked or what? We also saw a corrupted, alleged judge who I don't know what the hell he was looking at, saying it was 112. We got the same guy who refereed that fight for the Loma Haney fight, where 80% 90% of the public saw that Haney lost that fight. Now, you have your son doing a parade.
I can't hear him.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, HLD. So
Wait. I can't hear you. First of all, you're chopping up. All I heard is a 112, but I didn't hear you.
all right.
Sorry.
So my question to you, Henry, and then HLD, save your thought. Throw it a little shorter though.
I can't hear him.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? Can you hear me right now? No, you can't because it's a late response.
I'm sorry, but I can't hear him. But guess who?
Who? Oh, he's calling. He's calling you right now.
Can't.
Can
You're
you hear
going
me
in and
right
out.
now, Henry?
I can hear you a little bit, but you're still breaking up.
Tell me, why not a rematch? Was this fight not profitable enough?
What was that?
Why not a rematch? Was this fight not profitable enough? Now that there's so many excuses, do you think people might want to see it?
I might have to go back out and come back in again.
No, it's all right, Henry. I appreciate you for coming on. I think we've really touched up on everything. I don't want to.
But anyways, listen. If you could hear me, please understand. There's some people out there. When it comes to money, be careful. When it comes to a lot of money, because just like people, they pay people off. And I hate to say this, but sometimes in Mexico, they bribe people. I wish they would stop that, but hey, man, easier said than done. But it happens here in the States too. When there's money involved, anything can happen in this world. So be careful, man. You know, these people that are making these accusations are wrong. They're totally wrong. And I'm gonna stand by it. Because I don't like people making accusations like that. I really don't. It's not right. You shouldn't do that.
Absolutely, man. Well, Coach Henry, I really appreciate
You
you
know,
for
we
coming
we
by.
we look at we all have sons. We all have sons. We all have daughters, and we want to treat them well. We want to train right, do things right, and come out right. Not he's done drugs. He's guilty. No, don't do that. Please get the facts. Get everything. I know my son didn't do anything because I was with him. He did drink though. I mean, I have to be honest about that. And I didn't. So, but as far as anything else, he didn't do, man. He just went. He fought. He was a little tired because he wasn't 100% conditioned. And what does that tell you? Doing drugs or doing PEDs or whatever they're doing, they'll be skyrocketing. Ryan wasn't like that. So that should tell you something. Please look at the fight. Don't just hear something and be gullible. Please.
Absolutely. I appreciate you for coming by and letting everybody know your side of the story, letting everybody know what's going on with the family right here on Mill City Boxing. We just hear from the horse's mouth. We appreciate you. And till the next time, man, I'll stay in touch with you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, bro. Take care.
God bless.
God bless,
Smash the
brother.
like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And also subscribe to my new channel with Zab Judah. Before Champ. Definitely gonna be exploding real soon. Last minute thoughts, guys. Closing arguments. Talk to me.
Let me tap in for the closing argument and say this. I know some people wondering why I was asking the questions I was asking. It's cool, I understand. It's difficult, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to insult the man because I got respect for the man. I want to respect the platform as well. But my whole reason for my question was very simple. When you guys jumped into the VADA pool and you decided to become part of that VADA pool, my question is, were they credible then? And are they not credible now just because they've given a result that you're not in agreement with? Now, everybody can have their opinion as far as what makes sense as far as what they saw in the ring, but at the same time, there is a result that's been popped out positive from a supposed credible source. It doesn't negate the positive result just because you don't see the effects of the whatever the alleged performance enhancement drug is. So at the end of the day, if they were credible then, why are they not credible now? Is it just because they gave you a result that you didn't agree with? That's all I was asking.
Yeah, no. That I think people didn't mind. I don't think that people mind that question. I think people really wanted that question.
And Henry Garcia answered it.
And he answered that question.
He didn't. Yes, he did. He said he didn't know. He did the second time. He did. That's why I asked him, because he kind of started going into how Ryan's a good kid and he wouldn't take nothing. But I wanted a simple answer. Does he trust the results from VADA? Does he trust their results? And why? And my third question was going to be, why don't you trust it now? That's all.
Why does he not trust it now? I mean, I think you know the answer to that one.
Yeah, exactly. Conti was involved in it since the beginning. Not just now. If that's the case, and that's allegedly, because I don't even know how accurate that information is, or how much it's accurate that he's in good connections with Goodman from VADA, as an advisor and blah blah blah. And he's an advocate for VADA. Right, but I don't know how influential he would be in tainting specimens or affecting the results of specimens. Like, I understand that he has a relationship with them. He's already spoken on that, but I don't know where that relationship goes as far as affecting the results of a scientific test that's measuring levels of substances in a specimen. I don't know if his influence would go to that extent to affect the result of a test. The thing is that we keep on saying the testing from VADA. VADA does not do zero testing. I mean, that's just VADA is a third-party company who's a collection sample company only. Right, listen, brother. I understand what you're saying. I know who does the testing. I'm just saying. But the public doesn't know that. When we say testing, VADA does zero testing. VADA is just they're just the people that knock on your door, take your blood test, and then they're the ones who send it to VADA, who's a laboratory in California, or if I'm not mistaken, it's Utah or Colorado. And
they basically just do the labor.
That's their job. So they're the middleman.
They're the labor.
What I'm saying is, because that's why I'm asking the question very clearly to say, does he think VADA did something to the specimens by the time they got to WADA to test positive? You understand what I'm trying to say? I'm saying,
but that still goes in the lines of saying Victor Conte and the people that he has. They're firm believer, Ryan and Henry, that those people had something to do with it. Now, I hear your question, very good question, as far as why now? Why they all this now?
Why not the questions earlier? Why not? I'm not participating in that system. I know, you know what I mean?
Because you have nothing. You have nothing to say. If you don't have to, you don't need to say nothing bad now, because nothing bad's happening now. When something bad happens, you have to mention something. It's like my credibility when Bill Haney said what I said. What I had to do, I had to make my video and get it a little bit longer.
Right. My bank account was full yesterday, and this morning it's empty, bro. And so
because we went to Vegas.
I trusted my bank yesterday, but this morning my bank account is negative. Man, it must have been something I did, so I'm not gonna say nothing to them. No, say something, but go get it checked out, because they were credible at one point. Now they're not credible because they're not. No, he's letting the process play out.
But
it's not it's still open ended.
But guys, I'm gonna end this live before all these other boxing content creators take my shit and start making videos off of it. I gotta make my own videos right now.
Ms. Garcia, I'll be hitting you up.
Where parte?
Yeah, I got some family. Holla, man. Appreciate you guys.
Salute, guys, and we'll be back. Hopefully with Victor Conte and Zab Judah.
You still my dog, bro. It's all good, man.
Salute. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Yes, great live today. Nevertheless, appreciate you guys for chopping it up with me. Great panels, great conversations, great coaches, fighters, the whole nine. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. And if you have subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you guys daily. Make sure you guys go out your way, become a member of Mill City Boxing, jump on the panel, chop it up as much as you like, and all that good stuff. We'll be back with another one. I promise you, definitely today, because we active and we love this boxing shit. God bless. On to the next. It's Mill City Boxing, home of that high level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. I'm out.